Peace and love to the family. Peace and love to the family. You know what I'm talking about?
It's the GOAT. Cut, you killing them.
You know, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. All that stuff. Let me let me mute the stuff that need to be muted. And let's boot the stuff that needs to be booted. And yeah, we up in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Anthony Pickens, the first in the building. Shout out to the guy. Let's get to it.
It's the GOAT. Cut, you killing them.
You ain't never there. Last night passed out sipping Belvedere. Woke up to naked bitches with no underwear. They say I'm handsome as if I'm unaware. I don't understand, gotta overstand. Had to kick that bitch out, she tried to overstay. I be on the grind, that's an understatement. I swear the love fake and the hate's blatant. I've been stressed out, I need a vacation. I was moving weight through the bus station. I heard you was making statements at the station. Better not slip up, get your shit busted. Long 38 on me and that bitch rusty. I was down bad, lightweight, looking dusty. We're not friends, we're not buddies. I know you working with them people, I am not done. I was down bad, broken bummy. Now I'm back up getting money. Had to grind hard, sundown till it's sunny. Laughing at you bitch niggas, y'all hella funny. Man, niggas faker than an Easter bunny. Yeah, hella sweet like honey. Man, niggas softer than a gummy bear. Y'all niggas rats, I am well aware. You niggas sweeter than a Care Bear. I just sent fam a little care pack. I be still eating good off welfare. Y'all niggas rats, I am well aware. Every bad bitch with me kinda pear-shaped. I be on the grind trying to rank it up. Yeah, I got a job, but it ain't enough. I've been out here doing all kind of stuff. I'll call your bluff, you're not tough. You're not dope, nothing to discuss. I don't trust not a soul, y'all snakes. Everybody with my name in their mouth, thanks. Drink a little liquor, blow a little tree. We're not the same, you and me. Fell off 9 times, came back up 10. I've been on the grind, gotta get it in. I was down bad, broken bummy. Now I'm back up getting money. Had to grind hard, sundown till it's sunny. Laughing at you bitch niggas, y'all hella funny. Man, niggas faker than an Easter bunny. Yeah, hella sweet like honey. Man, niggas softer than a gummy bear. Y'all niggas rats, I am well aware. Every time I needed help, you was never near. I've been smoking to the neck, cause these niggas weird. I was walking down the street, sipping on a beer. Gripping on my 38, I be out here. That nigga died over here, I was way over there. Nigga, I ain't do shit just to clear the air. Focusing attendant, boy, I've been aware. I be all by myself, I'm a lone wolf. Niggas always bitch up, push come to shove. That nigga snitching on his blood. I was blowing wet with the bud. Everywhere I go, I got a plug. The hacks show me love, them will show me love. I be eating real good and it show me steak. Try and get off pounds, but I ain't overweight. Probably somewhere chilling on some real estate. I was down bad, broken bummy. Now I'm back up getting money. Had to grind hard, sundown till it's sunny. Laughing at you bitch niggas, y'all hella funny. Man, niggas faker than an Easter bunny. Yeah, hella sweet like honey. Man, niggas softer than a gummy bear. Y'all niggas rats, I am well aware.
It's the GOAT.
Please don't do it to him.
I know these niggas can't stand me. If they want a verse and ain't paying me. Like I don't do this for the family. They're for the birds, fuck 'em. And you know that's off the muscle. If it ain't no money involved, it's over my tolerance, zero. I know these niggas can't stand me. If they want a verse and ain't paying me. I know these niggas can't stand me. If they want a verse and ain't paying me. I know these niggas can't stand me. They want a verse and they paying me. Like I don't do this for the family. They're for the birds. I know these niggas can't stand me. They want a verse and they paying me. Like I don't do this for the family. They're for the birds. Fuck 'em, fuck 'em. And you know that's off the muscle. If it ain't no money involved, it's over my tolerance. Zero Russell.
You know, for sure. Yes, sir, I'm back in that mode. I got them calling me Russell. That boy that out of control. That nigga lip, zip. Yeah, that boy that like a hoe. I guess I'm back in my bowl. Look like I'm back on that stove. You know, for sure. Yes, sir, I'm back in that mode. I got them calling me Russell. That boy that out of control. That nigga lip, zip. Yeah, that boy that like a hoe. I guess I'm back in my bowl. Look like I'm back on that stove.
Yes, I'm back in that mode. Working my shine, I'm obese. I'm kinda getting obese. Doctor said I had to stop eating beets. I'm a red-nosed pig, far from a stray, but I've been off the leash. Got ties with the mic, capiche? Say you want a feature for me? Shit is gonna cost you a fee. You know, got Bobby back in that mode. Ever since Dizzle came home, got word that Dolo got on. You know, for sure, created a lane of my own. So how the fuck you put me on? What kind of dope you smoking on? Let's go, my tolerance zero, Gilbert Arenas. Me, my niggas keep them glitzy in arenas. In the 7 Series Beamer, with a splash of Alpina. Name a fatter nigga cleaner. Got a bitch a Howard named Medina. Got a bitch a Howard named. Come on, man.
Show. Yes, sir, I'm back in that mode. I got them calling me Russell. That boy that out of control. That nigga lip, zip. Yeah, that boy that like a hoe. I guess I'm back in my bowl. Look like I'm back on that stove. You know, for sure. Yes, sir, I'm back in that mode. I got them calling me Russell. That boy that out of control. That nigga lip, zip. Yeah, that boy that like a hoe. I guess I'm back in my bowl. Look like I'm back on that stove.
You know I'm back in that mode. This shit like crack on the stove. Pass up the dope to Magnolia, he cook it up. That's why they packing the shows. Said she wanna link up with me. I put her ass on the bowl. You know I'm strapped with that pole. I put that pap to your nose. Go hard in the paint and I smash on these pussies. I'm feeling like Shaq in the post. I'm gon' get big, I'm gon' hard in these pussies until I get tagged in the post. I did my research, he ain't got no credentials, but homie be bragging the most. Watch me just mantle the goat. I have your ass on the ropes.
You know, for sure. Yes, sir, I'm back in that mode. I got them calling me Russell. That boy that out of control. That nigga lip, zip. Yeah, that boy that like a hoe. I guess I'm back in my bowl. Look like I'm back on that stove. You know, for sure. Yes, sir, I'm back in that mode. I got them calling me Russell. That boy that out of control. That nigga lip, zip. Yeah, that boy that like a hoe. I guess I'm back in my bowl. Look like I'm back on that stove. You know,
I don't really like that. You better ask, bitch, I'm a cheat code. I let niggas have their time, but I want it back. Bitch, it's a repo. They hating and fuck. This now my roommate. Stay with me. I feel like I'm Russell. These boys the red. They don't wanna play with me. Back in that mode. No more of the brakes. I'm back on the gas. I'm talking about bad bike. What the fuck is you saying? I'm back on their ass. I'm live from the kitchen. I'm back in my bowl. They missing my whip. Hey, wait, let me fix it. I noticed that dope, but then let me zip it. Yeah, young nigga ready. I'm a little nigga, big, but I'm heavy. Off the muscle, I come in here flex. Bitch, I'm mean, that shit ain't a rest. You know what's going on, ain't no guess. Who the fuck said I was gone? Whoever said it was wrong? 2, 3, I'm back in my zone. You know?
I'm going up, 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 I'm going up. I used to be stuck, now I'm on the block working like Giannis, getting to them bucks.
It's the go.
Really had to shed blood, sweating tears to get out the mud. Now I'm going up, 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 I'm going up. I used to be stuck, now I'm on the block working like Giannis, getting to them bucks. Boy, this ain't luck. Really had to shed blood, sweating tears to get out the mud. Now I'm going up. These bitches know I ain't playing. When I say I'm busy, I'm getting to them bands. These bitches know I ain't playing. When I say I'm busy, I'm getting to them bands. These bitches know I ain't playing. When I say I'm busy, I'm getting to them bands. Get money be part of my plan. I fucking the sack off and give me the dance. These bitches know I ain't playing. When I say I'm busy, I'm getting to them bands. Get money be part of my plan. I fucking the sack off and give it again. I don't do the shaking the hands that come up together, then we are not friends. And this MOB till the end. I love a hoe, I ain't taking a chance. Not worried about none of these niggas, not worried about none of these bitches. I come from the trenches where we really had to go get it, where we had to stay up late night just to flip it. They used to say that these niggas gon' change when they start getting money, but I'm seeing different. I'm too focused to let y'all knock me out my mission. You bogus little nigga, keep me out your mission. That's why I keep up hope, cause these niggas too fishy. Keep showing out and you gon' end up missing. No money to talk, I ain't got time to listen. No Megatron, but I be snagging these bitches. I stay going hard for them days that I didn't. Had nobody there for me when I couldn't. Look out for me like I looked out for them when I know that I shouldn't. Man, I'm going up, 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 I'm going up. I used to be stuck, now I'm on the block working like Giannis, getting to them bucks. Boy, this ain't luck. Really had to shed blood, sweat and tears to get out the mud. Now I'm going up, 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 I'm going up. I used to be stuck, now I'm on the block working like Giannis, getting to them bucks. Boy, this ain't luck. Really had to shed blood, sweat and tears to get out the mud. Now I'm going up.
Just like a rocket, taking off and chasing after my profit. Unless your name is God, then you cannot stop it. Cause I'm the one that stuck the plug in the socket. No, yeah. Cop it, stock it, then I drop it in the hood where nigga gon' swap it. I got it on me, look, I don't have to cock it. Just point it at a perpetrator and pop it. No, yeah. Swear my hustle so incredible. $1 million on my schedule. Look, I got so many money bags in my yo. Bitches think I'm going federal. See what I did? I've been at it since a kid. On my job like a gig. I'm on their head like a wig. I'm in their mouth like a swig. I broke them off like a twig, you dig? Gary Payton and some mid, a FNN and a cig, a real hood politic. And I've been eating so long, I really gotta take a shit. $1,000 when I fought, a bullseye like dart. I stay the same like Bart, a killer whale in the ocean. I've been beating up sharks.
I'm going up, 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 I'm going up. I used to be stuck, now I'm on the block working like Giannis, getting to them bucks. Boy, this ain't luck. Really had to shed blood, sweat and tears to get out the mud. Now I'm going up, 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 I'm going up. I used to be stuck, now I'm on the block working like Giannis, getting to them bucks. Boy, this ain't luck. Really had to shed blood, sweat and tears to get out the mud. Now I'm going up.
You killing them.
Yeah, man. Who out here, man? Shout out to yeah, let me see what I can see. Check it out. Check. Yeah. It sounds good. Let me see who I can see, man. I see Mississippi up in there, American Aboriginal, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to y'all. Miss Elizabeth is up in there. True Master Dre. I see you, Dre Cobbs Music. I see you, guy. You already know how I'm about to get busy, y'all, you know what I'm saying? So shit, we on, family. Yeah. God, shout out to Bonnie. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on Chief right now. You know what I'm saying?
Slime with a pool stick. Hopscotch a nigga acting like he really killing shit. Making bullshit. Slime with a pool stick. Hopscotch a nigga acting like he really killing shit. Bullshit. Slime with a pool stick. Hopscotch a nigga acting like he really killing shit. Making drilling music for my niggas that be drilling shit. Riding around your town acting dummy, I'll punch a bitch. Hard body stop, you was not, I'll lift some shit. Niggas ain't sneak, they ain't pretty, they ain't frank, nigga. Talking out your throat, bumping gums, I shut his leg. Get on a nigga. Golden gloves, really with the shit, making nigga pamper. But stay with this bitch. Sliding on you niggas, real coming up the road. Nigga, let me off that thing, come up trip like I'm post. Nigga, I relieved off that foe, he a bold nigga. Macaroni bullets out this K, time to hold nigga. Body young as hell, but inside I'm an old nigga. Politicking different, got me acting, I don't know nigga. Try to tell me turn, ain't in school, I can show nigga. Also like the breeze at the top of the moon, nigga. Bitch wake me up till she suck while she on with me. Bitch, you already know me, just come at me, I'm a dog, nigga. I don't fuck around, nigga slick, not at all, nigga. Bitch, I go dumb, Mike Jack off the wall with it. Niggas already know me running sack like I charge for it. Bitch, leave me alone, back up off, hope you falling. I don't answer text bugging, bitch, while you calling shit. How you funk with niggas propaganda and get dough with them? Breathe to keep it solid and get chicken from the flow, nigga. Hella day ones, turn they back with them hoe niggas. Out of sight, out of mind, they forget what you show, nigga. I show respect for these niggas that got hoe in. I got hella bitches, they all thoughts, let her go, nigga. Type deep the ass out the bitch, get no dough from it. Acting like they tough in these songs, but I know, nigga. I ain't got no breaks, ain't no breaks, finally go some. Fuck out my face, talking about let me hold some. Hold a couple shots out this rock, now his nose running. Another hoe revolved in the Glock, it don't show nothing. Hella different whips, let me change like I know something. All about my room, heavy metal, see the hoes coming. All about my grind, Tony Hawk, young clothes by me. Now I wanna suck, grip and fuck, see these hoes love me. But I'm hella hot boy, stay with pole on me. Blood kept it solid, feeling cases never told on me. Down bad by the bed. By myself, hit the road, only on my own wave. Up on niggas, coast on me. Bitch riding dick, she bout chips. Hoe for me in your eyes, bitch. Commit, go for me. Shut up your lips, not a word, run them toes for me. I don't make them do it, they just do it like they owe to me. How could I lie, niggas bitch, and
I mean that. Brody on the tuck when it's funky, I speak fast. All these niggas, bitch, they got stick, make them lean back. Always to the face, leave me alone like a mean cat. Her face in my lap, pump nice, not your weed bag. Fuck her at the park in the dark where the trees at. Fuck my baby mama and my homie, can't believe that. Matter of fact, I can't now, his bitch let me heam that. Wife his baby mama sucking dick, give him feedback. Baby mama sits on the plane, bringing cheese back. I ain't dick for nothing, go around and come right back. Sliding through your hood, getting chicken, nice trap. I ain't got no breaks, ain't no breaks. Funny ghost, something face to face meets internet. I don't know, cousin. Whipping out that neck to flick chest, I'll blow something sexy in her face. Give a dick while the hoe running. Bend it over, bitch, like I'm sleaze. Open doors for me, double date, bitch. Bring your friend, make these hoes jump. Niggas get upset over hoes like the hoes want them. Tripping off a bitch by the profit, she got dough for me. Niggas hoes acting like these bitches, they got no money. I be on the road, on lane like the toe coming. Brody acting tough, he get bucked while his nose running. Get him out of here.
Try and get that cash money like I'm baby, bitch. Shoot a style, better style, I'm the baby, bitch. Get a deal like Fifth on some shady shit. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby. I been locked in the yo, going crazy, bitch. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby shit. Nigga say I'm starting to act like I'm baby, bitch. My mama worked at her star in the 80s, bitch. Learned to take and make hard from a shady bitch. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby shit. I been locked in the yo, going crazy, bitch. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby. No more straddling on the fence, bitch. I made up my mind. Feeling like I'm 50 Cent. Get rich and die trying. Done playing nice guy. I ain't let shit slide. One day, won't want you. Down on my baby. No more straddling on the fence, bitch. I made up my mind. Feeling like I'm 50 Cent. Get rich and die trying. Done baby. No more guy. I ain't let shit slide. One day, won't want you. Straddling on the fence, bitch. I made up my mind. Feeling like I'm 50 Cent. Get rich and die trying. Done straddling on the fence, bitch. I made up my mind. Feeling like I'm 50 Cent. Get rich and die trying. Done playing nice guy. I ain't let shit. One day, won't want you to get it. Shout, shoot it down, boy, you know I'm a fool. Low, little joke. I got 4 pockets full. Nigga try to creep on me, I had 4 rockets pull. Dope, safety, blow like blue. We a goddamn fool, thinking I ain't finna blow. Grind hard like Beatrice, so I stump like I'm too. Put respect on my name, for I sure what I'm true. Them Dracos alright, but they nothing like them broom. Niggas say I'm starting to act on my baby shit. Which one? It don't matter, nigga, take a bit. Of this pic so you can remember how this shit feel. Next year I'm on a good year blimp. Yeah, try and get that cash money like I'm baby, bitch. Shoot a style, better style, I'm the baby, bitch. Get a deal like Fifth on some shady shit. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby shit. I been locked in the yo, going crazy, bitch. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby shit. Nigga say I'm starting to act like I'm baby, bitch. My mama worked at her star in the 80s, bitch. Learned to take and make hard from a shady bitch. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby shit. I been locked in the yo, going crazy, bitch. Blow a clown, nigga down on my baby shit. I'm on my baby, that's why they hating. Thinking that I'm falling out, they must be crazy. On my Brian Williams, got that all money. Dominique Jones, put my all money. Tried to fuck with him, they ain't want none. Still a bust nigga, like I'm John. Where my heart go? I think it's going numb. I start fucking with him, I start going dumb. I start drinking liquor, no more pouring rum. I start thinking clear, now I'm going up. Never seen it unfold when I was growing up. Thanks for another check, now I'm blowing up.
Drake House music.
Me and Channel 7, we on the this is not a warning, bruh. Yo, that's real shit. So how he get so ill with so many verses y'all get killed with? It's the go.
Yeah, venomous bars getting deployed till we recoup shit. Niggas whack as hell and they producers can't even loop shit. I never been a chef, but boy, are these niggas stupid. The letters on their contracts jump.
Thanks, Mississippi. Yeah, if y'all can go over to my channel, man, and do whatever it do, you know what I'm saying? Hold up, I gotta fix this mic, man. I don't think this mic is on. Is this mic right? Yeah, I think it's right.
Shit, you know what they say about cop
letters on their contract they put
kill with.
Yeah, venomous bars getting deployed till we recoup shit. Niggas whack as hell and they produce.
Gotta bring the brother back, man.
Been a chef, but boy, are these niggas stupid. The letters on their contracts, jumping around and moving. I keep around for the movement.
Y'all mad cause y'all losing. You niggas is human. I'm a mutant. I tell you what I'm consumed with. Making it to the top, there's bodies everywhere. Let me get the mop. Well, if we talking this truth shit, you know what they say about how you use your lips. Mine is a 50 clip. I spray y'all down.
Pray on my prey, I better say y'all's now.
Lower your heads and everybody bow.
Yeah. Knowledge yourself.
It's only given to a chosen few.
The war's on, so tell us what you wanna do.
That's right. We beat the odds.
Channel 7 and Drake God.
That's right.
Y'all know y'all can't fuck with the gods.
Not the God.
It's only given to a chosen few.
The war is on, so tell us what you wanna do.
Yeah, we beat the odds.
It's Channel 7 and Drake Cobb.
We spray y'all.
You know you can't.
Shout out to Wakanda.
All these rapping ass niggas so below par. I swear they be some awesome golfers. Look, shit get crazy and often bonkers. Can't swim with a shark, now they all some dolphins. That's a hole in the head, yeah, they all in coffins. Channel 7 picked the pen up, endorphin sparking.
I burn the stage down, used to call it arson. You gon' have to give my pen a pardon. My skin is made of carbon, so I blend in with the darkness. You know my steel stays sharpened. Nigga, you just a target. And my aim like Pele. Ain't shit a nigga can tell, man. I'm looking at the best out, and I'm headed up the stairway.
If a nigga take from you, you better strap up and rob him back. Ain't preaching, I'm just dropping little nuggets like Robert Pack. My art is fact. It's easy to die, so it's hard to lack. Channel 7 and Drake Cobbs is bringing real artists back. Plus, I'm from the underground like an artifact. I can dig it though. You did what you did to get your dough. The game's a bitch.
You pretty Tony nigga, better get your hoe before another nigga get your dough. These niggas watching, trying to steal your flow. I see the Spanish shooter like Coach Carter. I'ma show you niggas who go harder. 300 with me, no spotter. We got it with us and we all marksmen. The automatic, I have them jumping around like they in the mosh pit. The Mac 10 is out of this world. It'll really take you out of this world. Send flowers to your mama and go menage with your girl. The magazine gotta curve that shit bananas. I told you I'm from another planet. I cop the cannon.
Knowledge yourself.
It's only given to a chosen few.
The war's on, so tell us what you wanna do.
Yeah, we beat the odds.
Channel 7 and Drake God.
We spray y'all.
Y'all know y'all can't fuck with the gods.
Knowledge yourself.
It's only given to a chosen few.
The war is on, so tell us what you wanna do.
Yeah, we beat the odds.
It's Channel 7 and Drake Cobb.
We spray y'all.
You know you can't fuck with the gods.
It's that suit tie shit, yeah. It's that suit tie shit, yeah. Boss it up.
You know you can't fuck with the gods.
Suit tie gas, it's time I boss it up. I gotta stay up out them streets, cause I done lost the love. I done talked to the fallen soldiers, cause them the ones I love. I know for a few niggas, we just don't keep in touch. I did some women wrong, I'm sorry, please don't hold a grudge. I was depressed in a dark place, I was hard to listen, I keep with that excited. I kept pouring up, having withdrawals was hurt without it. I kept throwing up, I know without it. Ain't wanna talk, so I turned to a rapper. I've been a bastard, but it's all good now. I got love for my back. I'm only out here chasing peace, no more pretending I'm happy. When they need me, say drop the attic, cause I'm a man in my family. I'm my biggest fan, no daddy. Gotta get you a grab, my favorite ain't just be the stroke. Gotta lay hands on my lady. I got way too much to lose, walk in my shoes, understand me. I got way too much to lose, walk in my shoes, understand me. I'm a suit tie gangsta, this time I boss it up. I gotta stay up out them streets, cause I done lost enough. I've been talking to fallen soldiers, them the ones I love. Still don't know for a few niggas, we just don't keep in touch. I got tunnel vision, Hero G said to go and get it. Don't let this suit and tie fool you, cause I can get to spinning. I'm in the minds, my circle, that's when I had started winning. Heart of gold, protect my soul, some shit just ain't forgiving. Seen your body, without your soul, and I just can't forget it. 2020, stuck in my past, I get to reminisce. 2020, don't need no glasses, I got perfect vision. My transparency is key, ain't no more feelings hidden. Speak my truth, when in that booth, won't do no capping in it. She hit them knees when she see me, yeah, she gon' cap a nigga. It's like I caught the flu and corona, because I've been the sickest. It's like I caught the flu and corona, because I've been the sickest. Ooh-wee, yeah. I say ooh-wee, yeah. This lonely shit ain't new, yeah. I say ooh-wee, boss on me living through me. Suit tie gangsters, time I boss it up. I gotta stay up out them streets, cause I done lost enough. I've been talking to fallen soldiers, cause them the ones I love. Still got love for a few niggas, we just don't keep in touch.
Shout out to CT Finesse. You know what I'm talking about?
RMMAO. What that mean?
Shout out to California,
rapping
the whole
my
state.
motherfucking ass off. Volume 1.
That's right.
Watch kid turned out to be the brick man. Cow chopper on the block, bring them bricks in. I can get you with
Garfield Road, that's my guy. Sister Bethy, I see you. Shit.
Somebody stage bro. No regrets, I'ma stay getting paper. Trap guy, but I'm an old mom gangster.
Queen Elder Chief Bethy, that is.
Whatever you tryna get, man. You want 5, I'ma go bring you 6 then. In the suites, I was trying to get paper. I should've been rapping on somebody's stage, bro. No regrets, I'ma stay getting paper. Trap guy, but I'm an old mom gangster. I was sleeping in the corner by the AC. Secret suites, I was with Snoop and Tracy. They had a room and they both let me stay free. Fresh back home from High Desert State P. 1 week I flying, had took off. Fiends around trying to buy all the cooks off. I started with a crumb bag and some shake dog. I got it poppin' and I made some shake dog. Forgot my boy told me holla when I get out. Mo plug me now, I'm serving that whip now. Went from an A-bar to a zip now. I got a lot bit more, I can flip now. Watch baby, I ain't never been no buster. Goody and Paula son grew up a hustler. Kayan and Amar oldest brother. Trap guy, but I got all of the customers. I was fresh home from jail. I had to grind and go get it for real. It's the go work and put it in hell. Block so hard it was looking like hell. Cut through it all, but still hell. I'm block. I know the drill. No longer the plug, I promoted my skills. I'm the pop company, so watch kid turned out to be the brick man. Cow chopper on the block, bring them bricks in. I can get you whatever you're trying to get, man. You want 5, I'ma go bring you 6 then. In the suites, I was trying to get paper. I should've been rapping on somebody's stage, bro. No regrets, I'ma stay getting paper. Trap guy, but I'm an old mob gangster. Watch kid turned out to be the brick man. Cow chopper on the block, bring them bricks in. I can get you whatever you're trying to get, man. You want 5, I'ma go bring you 6 then. In the suites, I was trying to get paper. I should've been rapping on somebody's stage, bro. No regrets, I'ma stay getting paper. Trap guy, but I'm an old mob gangster.
Yup. Wild Indian, yeah. It's the go. I'm a wild Indian, you know I go crazy. You killing them. I just keep it player, you can never play me. You got an ass so fat, girl, let's make a baby. And another. Then I'm back to the trap, I'm trying to double some. She a bad woke chick, and I love her tongue. We some jurisdiction boys, we some 101s. Look, don't compare me to no Martin dog, I'm like Malcolm X. Die by our freedom, we'll leave a crack and stretch. Round of applause, boy, you know we clapping text. Chucky dog, child's play, yeah, nigga, that's what's next. Open up the cans just like Arizona. Pull up mad stuff like we got the Rona. We set up jurisdictions when we buy the corner. How you claiming that's your hood and you not the owner? Be the B, I just pulled up in the need for speed. Free the land, tell the colonizers that they need to leave. Wild Indian up in my veins, you know how we bleed. You ain't gotta lie about who we is, dog, just keep it G. We at war, we can't keep the peace. Since we at war, gotta keep the peace. Whack a cone, then I meditate. Should I need to breathe? Keep a Olmec head when we slide, dog, cause we the shit.
Like my niggas said, bitch, we the shit. I can't keep the peace. If it pop off, then I want a piece. I'm just on release. I'm in go mode, motherfuck the thief. In these streets like EBT, when we at war, make peace with me. I don't give a damn, understand. Fuck who stole this land. White or black or tan, understand. It's fuck who stole this land. Might have seen me get a little buddy these hands. He wasn't no abo man. A lot of these dudes is Sambo man. They full of shit like my ammo can. Once they call an N-word out the wrong mouth, that's an ambulance. Wild Indian, get it in advance, or you can post date it. Ask around, I'm the most hated. Straight sacred, they stole acreage. Go ape shit, show ain't shit. It won't be televised, I don't tape shit.
Be the B, I just pulled up in the need for speed. Free the land, tell the colonizers that they need to leave. Wild Indian up in my veins, you know how we bleed. You ain't gotta lie about who we is, dog, just keep it G. We at war, we can't keep the peace. Since we at war, gotta keep the peace. Whack a cone, then I meditate. Should I need to breathe? Keep a Olmec head when we slide, dog, cause we the shit. It's the go, dog, cause we the shit.
here clowning for real. Hey.
I was going insane. Things change people too. The evil that men do. See through you transparent. I grew up with one parent. Fuck me up, that's apparent. Now I'm trying co-parent. I be without company. I just started company, don't care if you don't fuck with me. Just don't try to comfort me. I don't do well with confrontation. Right now I'm on probation. Mom passed a decade ago, I ain't get much consolation. Money, that's my motivation. I've been fucking up games since an adolescent. A lot of trials and tribulations and learned lessons. You a snitch ass nigga, heard you been confessing. I ain't worried about jobs, all about progression. I grew up reading Genesis and Revelations. I've been going through a thing, I've been fighting Satan. Swear to pain, deep, dark thoughts in my head. Gotta let the love loose. I've been going through a thing, living day to day. Going hard in the pain, trying to make a way. Every day I pray, all the pain just go away. Feel like I'm going crazy. Too many snakes was in the grass, I didn't cut them out. A few family members passed, I was going down. Nigga, I was in the deep end, about to drown. I was going crazy. Fam first, never put nothing up, but spending time with my kids, swear I love it. I was down bad, drunk up in the public. Quick to fuck a nigga up like rugby. Mom passed, I wish she could hug me. A couple months passed by, I ain't seen mad. A lot of pain in my heart, I used to just laugh. Same clothes 2 days, I ain't took a bath. Spending life in a still hard to imagine. Still never snitch, you niggas should stop ratting. Not capping, y'all niggas just rapping. Everybody wanna be the captain. Too many snakes was in the grass, had to cut them out. Ain't gotta work a job, you can find a better route. The little nigga 15 with a paper route. I was stuck in quicksand, but I made it out. I've been going through a thing, living day to day. Going hard in the pain, trying to make a way. Every day I pray, all the pain just go away. Feel like I'm going crazy. Too many snakes was in the grass, I didn't cut them out. A few family members passed, I was going down. Nigga, I was in the deep end, about to drown. I was going crazy.
Movie moments made through real life situations, nigga, that's what really made you. Movie moments made through real life situations, nigga, that's what really made you. Movie moments made through real life situations, nigga, that's what really made you. Never show emotions, got a pamphlet you could gaze through. Stay away from reckless bitches, partner, that's on page 2. Watch these funky helpers, they can suck it as skedaddle. I'm strategic with the feeding, ain't no eating mad cattle. I don't jump in niggas funk, don't fuck with dirty birds that tattle. Seen a biscuit niggas kill, seen a serpent nigga rattle. Sacrifice they own baby, throw them to the dogs for payment. Fuck with mine, I make a statement, leaving noodles on the pavement. And I give a fuck about it, I'm performing to the bullshit. Throw it in the air and hope the stage got a toolkit. Look at he a bear and got a right that's like a mule kid. Family of gangsters more than men, I know the shoe fit. Showing them my true grit, focused on my mansion, building music. Such that it's too hard for them to fool with me. Too niggas crazy.
I've been going through a thing, living day to day. Going hard in the pain, trying to make a way. Every day I pray, all the pain just go away. Feel like I'm going crazy. Too many snakes was in the grass, I didn't cut them out. A few family members passed, I was going down. Nigga, I was in the deep end, about to drown. I was going crazy.
Shout out to my weird nephew Munchie, man. Munchie gets it in for real. Munchie gets it in. He be going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
We get to it off top, fuck the top spot. Fuck the billboards, we done set the guac spot. We used to make us stick their money through the mail slot. Now we move around the duffels like a bellhop, nigga. Get to it off top, fuck the top spot. Fuck the bill.
It's the mayor, Kansas City, Rich the Fact.
Go stick their money through the mail slot. Now we move around the duffels like a bellhop, nigga. Leaving my loft, new crib in the sky shit. Smoking on some hybrid, pushing in a hybrid, nigga. Leaving my loft, new crib in the sky shit. Smoking on some hybrid, pushing in a hybrid, nigga. Leaving my loft, new crib in the sky shit. Smoking on some hybrid, pushing in a hybrid, nigga. Finna hit the ghetto strap with something high tech. Sipping on some high tech. Came up off a Pirates, nigga. Caught a ticket, but I'm focused on the pod next. Next stop the gun store. See what I'ma buy next, nigga. Part of the Skrilla gang. Every night the Skrilla gang. I'm tied in, I could get them in a cellophane. I spit the cane, but I'm really into flipping that. My wrist game, I put the stars where the ceiling's at. Part of the Skrilla gang. Every night the Skrilla gang. I'm tied in, I could get them in a cellophane. I spit the cane, but I'm really into flipping that. My wrist game, I put the stars where the ceiling's at. With ghetto stars, we make a killing where the killing's at. Running out of fentanyl, run against a Similac nigga. My little nigga make the run, he like a running back. Counted out in 100 stacks to get him from a quarterback nigga. In Minnesota, TC, on my fitted hat. Finna grab a Juicy Lucy, meet me at the burger spot, just. We get to it off top, fuck the top spot. Fuck the billboards, meet us at the guac spot. We used to make us stick their money through the mail slot. Now we move around the duffels like a bellhop, nigga. Get it to it.
Shout out to everybody. Shout out to our Autogenous Goddess. Shout out to Autogenous, American Aboriginal. Yeah, and Autogenous Goddess. Yeah, everybody, man. Shout out.
Now they wonder how I did it. I went from 0 to 100 and you witnessed it, nigga. This world'll keep you down if you let it. While you all up in my business, bitch, I'm starting different businesses, nigga. No matter who you name, bitch, I'm better. I'm just trying to stay humble, counting cheddar, my nigga. These Minnesota streets cold, fuck the weather. Run up on me, I'ma get your ass together, my nigga. I'm a G the 7th letter, my nigga. Keep it a G and stack a better, my nigga. Fuck state, I'm going federal, nigga. It's 40 melt your intellectuals, nigga. Play with my sack, I'm bringing death to a nigga. Got plug with rich cause I'm a reputable, nigga. It's dirt bags, yellow, my nigga. And it's dancing like some jello, my nigga. My haters mad, I know you jello, my nigga. But keep it smooth cause you don't really want this metal to hit your chest.
We get to it off top, fuck the top spot. Fuck the billboards, meet us at the guac spot. We used to make us stick their money through the mail slot. Now we move around the duffels like a bellhop, nigga. Get to it off top, fuck the top spot. Fuck the billboards, meet us at the guac spot. We used to make us stick their money through the mail slot. Now we move around them duffels like a bellhop, nigga. That's right.
Shout out to everybody, man. Love.
So what's happening? Government and all y'all cross the line. So what's happening? Enemy of my tribe, op of mine. So what's happening? Government and all y'all cross the line. So what's happening? Enemy of my tribe, op of mine. So what's happening? Government and all y'all cross the line. So what's happening? Ancestors wouldn't like you cross the line. So what's happening? We original, y'all GMO, y'all lying. I do this for my Nietzsche. I need you. Oh yeah. I need you. I do this for my Nietzsche. I need you. I'm from Should've left me where I was, cause I ain't never scared. Took that little ice off my neck for the earth head. My nation, my need you, someone thorough said. Real Americans, pure blood with their thoroughbred. I'm like, let my people go and just take me instead. When it's red or blue pill, I'm only choosing red. I'ma always choose my people, you can keep that bread. Our government owe $1 trillion, you can keep that bread. If it's one thing Jim Crow is showing me, I don't want no white folks ruling over me. I don't want no politicians ruling over me. I don't want no po-po ruling over me. Only somebody that's like me gon' treat me like me. I'm Iron Cherokee, the Chief and Dr. G.L.E. I'm still a G like EST. You might not be as G as me. You think you free, but you need remedy to be as free as me. I'm from the hood, I'm still waking up my people. They got us good, they still hating on my people. When it comes to fashion, the whole world wanna be like us. When it comes to music, the whole world wanna be like us. When it comes to dancing, the whole world wanna be like us. Foreigners are doing everything, trying to weaken us. Sports, y'all can't fuck with us. Rhythm, know we killing y'all. Anything involve a ball. Mentally, we figured out the cosmos. After all inventing shit, we smashing y'all. It's time to take through asking y'all rights by blood after all. Vatican and the Smithsonian got all our shit. Artifacts and relics still keeping us away from it. When they say that was a long time ago, that's racist shit. Y'all holy land keep stolen shit. We don't need y'all holding it. Reverse engineering our technology, controlling it. Gave it everything you got, but you can't put no soul in it. I ain't go see the new Matrix cause I'm living it. Everything is not what it seems, but I'm killing it. Can you afford to pay attention who you living with? Now they trying to mandatory vax, but is you getting it? Fall back off my knees, I'm peeping y'all tactics. This ain't no Earth war, this here is galactics. Goddesses and gods warming up like practice. We gon' put arrows on your chest like patches. Mongoloids can't style like us, them fake natives ain't wild like us. They ain't got a soul, destiny as a child like us. Nobody power like us, nobody peace pipe like us. Boxing, y'all can't fight like us, nobody lost they right like us. Wake 'em up, I'm in the way. Say too much, I'm in the way. They tryna kill us anyway, so listen what I'm finna say. Everybody I keep, we raised y'all anyway. What that sense is finna say, everybody ain't here to stay. Is you with us or against us, ain't no in between. I'm a non-ether being, not a human being. Got fucked in 1492, but all my allies what it do. Renegade got clipped for days, be careful, I advise you to. Me and my tribe are opera mind, so what's happening? Government and all y'all cross the line, so what's happening? My ancestors wouldn't like you cross the line, so what's happening? We original, y'all GMO, y'all lying. I do this for my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, oh yeah, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche, my Nietzsche. I do this for my Nietzsche.
I don't get along with niggas, I get along with bitches. I'm affiliates with gangsters, I don't conversate with snitches. Only move with the fam, we congregate for business. Only thing we got in common is to concentrate on riches. If somebody say we done it, confiscate the witness. $100,000 working out in Planet Fitness, blackballed in my city. Keeping it the trillers, I hate the world records, don't put them in the Guinness. If you're real, then you're fake. If you're fake, then you the realest. They done turn the game around, so now they celebrate the snitches. Yeah, I ride around with that Drake, cause these niggas is vicious. They'll clean a nigga house and they won't even do the Get along with niggas, I get along with bitches. I'm affiliates with gangsters, I don't conversate with snitches. Only move with the fam, we congregate for business. Only thing we got in common is to concentrate on riches. If some done it, we confiscate the witness. Made $100,000 working out at Planet Fitness, blackballed in my city for keeping it the trillers. Broke the hater world record, gon' put them in the Guinness. If you're real, then you're fake. If you're fake, then you the realest. They done turn the game around, so now they celebrate the snitches. Yeah, I ride around with that Drake, cause these niggas is
Bronze Flat Paradise, Ricardo D. Shout out, fam.
Think like bitches. All these bitches ready to fight these niggas, scared and toting switches. Trying to imitate these rappers that's living so fictitious. Disrespecting dead people in their songs and making disses. I don't get along with niggas, I get along with bitches. I'm affiliates with gangsters, I don't conversate with snitches. Only move with the fam, we congregate for business. Only thing we got in common is to concentrate on riches. If somebody said we done it, we confiscate the witness. Made $100,000 working out at Planet Fitness, blackballed in my city for keeping it the trillers. Broke the hater world record, gon' put them in the Guinness. I can only be me, let God be my witness. Did some shit when I was young, I had to ask him for forgiveness. Only be me, let God be my witness. Did some shit when I was young, I had to ask him for forgiveness. Only be me, let God be my witness.
That's right.
Young, I had to ask him for forgiveness. Been betrayed by my family, had friends who turned snitches. I have yet to met a woman who did love to burn bridges. There's some time when I was younger, but I ain't get no visits. I was looking for the love, where is that? I must have missed it. I ain't going back and forth, cause I ain't playing tennis. I've been flossing since a young nigga, so I ain't paying dentist. Use the kitchen like a lab, but I ain't playing chemist. Taught to get it till it's done, I ain't never saying finish. So whatever's been diminished,
that's right,
always be replenished. Really got it out the mud, everything I do authentic. I don't get along with niggas, I get along with bitches. I'm affiliates with gangsters, I don't conversate with snitches. Only move with the fam, we congregate for business. Only thing we got in common is to concentrate on riches. If somebody said we done it, we confiscate the witness. Made $100,000 working out at Planet Fitness, blackballed in my city for keeping it the trillers. Broke the hater world record, gon' put them in the Guinness. It's the go.
You killing them.
Yeah, man, let me get over here, man. Let me talk to the people. Let me talk to the people here. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm talking about, this is the Monday Madness. We just on some madness. You know what I'm saying? Glad you brothers and sisters could be here. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody here. You know what I'm saying? Giving props to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and give us some breaking news from my guy, Co-Figure TV. You know what I'm saying? Supporter of the show, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and get this breaking news cracking off real quick. Yeah. Breaking news. Let's see where I can find it. Here it is, right? Yeah. Breaking news. The imperialist government of the United States continue poking the dragon in Taiwan. So we'll see what Co-Figure's talking about. Shout out to Co-Figure TV once again. Breaking news.
Co-Figure TV.
Look at our top story. Amid heightened tensions with China after the visit of U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to the Self-Governed Islands, another high-level U.S. delegation has now arrived in Taiwan in an effort to further boost cooperation between Washington and Taipei.
That's a lie. You mean further boost tension with China?
Salute Mount City Meadow. See my brother.
Anglo-Saxon, European invaders and imperialists just won't stop until the big weapons start going off. Once again, we have another high-ranking U.S. delegation going to further strengthen their ties with what? China? Because Taiwan and China, that's the same people, they're the same thing. But this is what I really want to bring to attention. When is a high-ranking delegation of U.S. officials going to sit down with the sons and daughters of the rightful owners of a lot of this property that their feet are on, and the ones who have been held in bondage?
Hey, hold up. Now he talk. So I'm saying all we have to do is just invite brothers and sisters over of different ideology and just let them know where we stand and things that they, you know what I'm saying. And you never know what happens. But we're gonna bring Co-Figure TV. Saying what?
And the ones who's in it is a high-ranking delegation of U.S. officials going to sit down with the sons and daughters of the rightful owners of a lot of this property that their feet are on, and the ones who have been held in bondage for 400 years, free labor, hard labor, unpaid debt. We're going to have a delegation to talk about the restoration, the liberation, and the reparation to the individuals that you owe right here up under you. You started going all the way to Taiwan.
That's right.
To find somebody to help build up their economy, help strengthen their military, help make sure that they have all the backing and support that they ever needed of people who at one time did not exist.
Period.
Did you help them because of the dispute that they're having with their brother? You have a dispute over here with people you call citizens of your country, America. But let's get into this little piece. But I wanted to set the tone for this. You keep sending high-ranking delegations to Taiwan, but ignore us here. We got to get your attention.
Delegation is led by Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb. It is the latest high-profile U.S. officials.
And I believe Taiwan is transferring technology to these U.S. delegations every time they go over there.
Island. The delegation met Taiwan's President Tsai Ing-wen as a part of the visit. Now, during the meet, President Tsai Ing-wen directly referenced Beijing's drills and called for all like-minded nations to support Taiwan. She further added that Taiwan and U.S. are key security allies in the Indo-Pacific and that democratic allies...
How the hell are y'all key security allies? What the hell is y'all protected in the Indo-Pacific? You can't protect yourself. How are you going to protect anybody else, Miss Taiwanese President? You're begging me for my tax money to help put you on your feet, militarize your army, help strengthen your economy. Man, I need all of that stuff for myself and my people. If you didn't know it, these people have blood on their hands in this country, this government. They still have individuals, yes, right up under them, that they have
Shout
not
out LJ John.
Maybe you should say, paleface have forked tongue. They lie, rip up deals, like they did with the Iranian nuclear thing situation. Obama made a deal. Trump ripped it up. That's been going on since they came. They don't give a damn about no deal. He who has the steel sets the deal.
We must stand together.
台湾也面临中国在台湾海的周边的军事威胁。此时此刻，我们民主阵线的盟友更要团结起来，加强各个领域的。
Indiana governor, meanwhile, has vowed to provide support to boost the ties between both.
You right, LJ John. Family is linked to slavery. Group of slaves.
Why don't you boost the ties in your state with the poor, impoverished black and brown, black, brown, and impoverished white man, Asian in your country? Help them. But it definitely set the tone and get right with the individuals that you have wronged since you came, invader, onto this land that y'all call America. Why don't you, since y'all got the heart of the Lord, since you move with the spirit of Jesus, why don't you do the right thing by those you have wronged here? You don't have to go all over the world looking for somebody to help. That's like a lot of these Baptist churches. They always talk about they want to help, find somebody to help. Every last one of y'all got people in y'all family begging for help, need help, but you just want to be seen. America, quit trying to be seen and cause confusion and chaos. You don't need to help feed nobody. Your citizens are starving. You don't need to help arm nobody. We need to arm ourselves. You're trying to disarm us here and go arm everybody else around the world. That's backwards thinking, barbarian. Quit trying to talk about helping the Taiwanese fight for their liberation and determination and the right to self-govern. That's what we wanted. Do they want to give us our land? Land lets you, one thing I understand about Taiwanese, they got a bunch of land. And even China is saying, okay, keep your land, but keep the other man out of your land. That's the business China saying. Well, why don't America understand when you're going to get us right with our land? That you understand you owe. A lot of people say, well, who is it? Who's going to pay? Stop playing games. You sit on at the table to get all that done. You seem to keep going with high delegations way lower to Taiwan. Brother, you can just come outside your house and we can talk. You can meet me at the coffee shop.
Shout out
Clement
Haley,
of the
man. Shout out, brother.
Somewhere. But this discussion must be had.
Share so many common values and interests. And
what is your values and common interests that you share with everybody around the world? You don't share that with us here? You liar. You don't care about no Asians. You can give a damn about the Asians. You put them on opioids and drugs, brother. Because of that Chinese regime that's in power over there, they are making sure you never do that again. They call that the 100 years of shame, the opioid wars. Look it up. Those traitors over there in Taiwan who is trying to tell, see, America always found a handful of traitors to try to seize more land, divide and conquer. They give a damn about Taiwan. They don't give a damn about the South Koreans. They don't give a damn about Japan. That's the only place they ever nuked. No, you submit to the will of the Anglo-Saxon white supremacist Zionist or else.
There are more opportunities ahead of us than I think there ever have been before for us to continue to strengthen and cultivate and nurture this relationship as our economies grow and grow together.
The U.S. delegation arrived in Taiwan on Sunday, kicking off.
How the hell can you economic development, but I know places in Indiana like Gary, you don't think they need some economic development? Y'all hand out billions of dollars in help and aid to everywhere around the world, but you look at us like, get yourselves together. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps. God damn it. What if you don't have no bootstraps like Dr. King said? You're handing out land grants to everybody else in the world, but you won't give the people you owe no land grants. no money to help their businesses. How you gonna help Taiwan with some business to get their business together in South Korea, but you ain't helped the black man and woman right here, indigenous man and woman right here. You ain't gave us 1 penny. You owe every.
Go figure going in, ain't he? Hey, shout out Wakandi, man. I appreciate it, ma'am. For real, I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the donation.
Everything you owe back pay.
Or
we
the
don't
tip.
understand that. Some of us even have the records.
Visits that defy China's increasing attempts to deter the West from engaging with Taipei. The visit is part of an economic development trip that will also include a stopover in South Korea. Holcomb would also meet representatives from Taiwanese semiconductor companies later today and is expected to sign various trade and technology memorandums of understanding.
I want you to know until
Taiwan is home to the world's largest.
Until the imperialist invader came to Asia, there wasn't a South in North Korea. There was only a Korea. A great fighting force in Korea all these years. Now, because they're imperialist divide and conquer tactics, that's the South in North Korea. And North Korea saying, hell no, the reunification must happen. We are one. Here we go with China. The Taiwanese are Chinese people who fled from China and with the overthrow their government and went to that island. And the United States is saying, we're going to make sure you are new people. There is no Taiwanese people. Those are Chinese people who disagree with that government. You can't just go to another land and say, oh, we're new people. That's what these so-called Americans tried to do. No, you from where your ancestors was from. You are who your ancestors were. Cut that out. And China is saying, heck no, reunification, one China. You see where we're going? Divide and conquer by the Anglo-Saxons. All in your face.
Just contact chipmaker. There's been no immediate response from China on the visit so far. Meanwhile, a bipartisan group of Japanese lawmakers, led by Keiichi Furuya of the ruling Liberal Democratic Party, will also visit Taipei today. Japanese officials will be in Taiwan until the 24th of August.
And if North Korea wasn't nuclear armed, and if China wasn't nuclear armed and standing up righteously, Japan would try to once again rule them.
Hey, folks, y'all have to tell me if do y'all think we rubbed off on the brother Co-Figure, man, just a little bit? He going hard for the family, is he not? He going hard for us all. You know what I'm saying? Do you think we rubbed off? If you think hey, Lou Eric Grassroots, damn it. If you think we rubbed off just a little bit on the brother Co-Figure, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go ahead and put some flame emojis in there. Put some flame emojis in there. Sister Betty, I tell you what. She said, I got out of there too quick. I'm sorry, sis. I'll be in there now. My granddaughter, new schedule. My granddaughter, my son, and them, they got all of that stuff. But yeah, if y'all think that we rubbed off on a little bit on Cole, man, he going hard in the pay for us, is he not? Shout out to Cole Figure. That's a fact.
And Japan used to call the women of North Korea and China comfort women. Japan killed tens of millions of these people, maybe 50 million.
Breaking geopolitical news.
Imperialist Japan, yes. The ones that the United States is not so bosom buddy with.
And will meet President Tsai Ing-wen to discuss China's growing aggression and the island's improving defense mechanisms with the U.S. All these developments come as China continues to conduct military drills around Taiwan. China, which claims democratically governed Taiwan as its own territory, has been carrying out war games near Taiwan since the U.S. House Speaker.
No, it's not. China claims that as its territory. It is Chinese territory. It's just an island. It's their territory. Listen, the United States has a one China policy. The policy of the United States is one China. That's China's territory. They are just two-faced, backstabbing traitors who you cannot trust.
Pelosi made a 2-day visit to Taiwan earlier this month. On Sunday, Taiwan's defense ministry said it had detected 12 aircraft and 5 vessels from China's PLA near its territories. Beijing has not ruled out taking the island by military force. China has vowed zero tolerance for what it calls separatist activities in Taiwan and reaffirmed that it can go to any extent to take control of the region.
Look at them, China ready, bro.
He said China ready.
They always think you're actually begging for our tax dollars.
America's correspondent Bill Gallo is joining us live from Seoul with the latest on Taiwan. Hi, Bill. Now, we saw the provocative actions that China took after U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi.
You see how Western imperialists talk? We saw the provocative actions. The provocative action was by Nancy Pelosi going there after the president of China to ask them, don't go there. That's our property. Talk to us first. See, they'll tell you, they'll slap you if you punch them and say, oh, I dare. You're so angry. All I did was slap the hell out of you and touch on your woman. I dare you.
He visited Taiwan, and now another U.S. official has arrived in Taipei. How do you see the situation unfolding going further, considering that China has already resorted to military threats?
I think the military threats will probably continue, and I think that the U.S.
All right. Look, we have a little
These
bit.
aren't just threats.
Look, this stuff, I'm playing this stuff because it's geopolitical news, of course, but we get to hear it on from a brother that, of course, is a friend of the show, you know what I'm saying? Family of the show and things of this nature, you know what I'm saying? But there's things going on geopolitically, and I just want to make sure that, you know, of course we know who we are, we know our mission and things like that. We tribe and things of that nature, but there's things happening and stuff, and if I can prevent us from being blindsided, you know, by things that are current, you know, hey, I feel like I gotta do this stuff. So here we go, man. This is breaking news, though, for real. I know you guys heard probably, hopefully you heard a couple of days ago the assassination of President Vladimir Putin's friend and advisor's daughter. Well, there was an assassination of her, and she got killed. So this right here is things are warming up so super slow and fast at the same time. Check it out.
Cool Figure TV.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to dispense with formalities.
And see, this is the thing. Another thing, I just wanted to, Sister Bethy, you see what I'm saying? It's crazy. So this is going to explain this whole thing, and I should have played this first, but this is actually the breaking news that I wanted to show everybody, because this is going to change a lot of things. And he's also going to these sites that we don't go to. We don't go to the YouTube. We don't go to the YouTube of some of these other people. He's going in there and he's finding the nuggets that we wouldn't find and bringing it back to the people. So I figure I got to amplify that.
Cool Figure TV.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm going to dispense with formalities as we have a huge break in the case and story regarding the murder of Daria Dugina, daughter of Alexander Dugin. It was a horrific crime perpetrated over the weekend, but let me bring you the details that have just been reported right now. FSB have announced the involvement of Ukrainian special services in the murder of Dugin's daughter. The murder of journalist Daria Dugina, committed in the Moscow region on August 20th, is solved. According to the FSB of Russia, it was carried out by the Ukrainian special services. The perpetrator of the murder is a citizen of Ukraine who fled after the crime to Estonia. According to the FSB, the woman, known as Natalia Vorfk, followed Dugina using a Mini Cooper that changed license plates. At the entrance to Russia, the car had the registration number of the Donetsk People's Republic, and in Moscow, the numbers of Kazakhstan were used. After the murder, the performer or perpetrator left the country under the Ukrainian number. The materials were handed over to the Investigative Committee of Russia, which is investigating the criminal case of the murder.
Hey, I seen that flipping license plate on James Bond one time I was watching. I was like, oh shit, James Bond got a license plate that flip. That's tight. Man, they did that shit in real life. God damn.
Of Dugina. TASS has also reported that Alexander Dugin has spoken about the murder of his daughter, and in it he says his daughter was a patriot, a military correspondent, an expert on the central channels, a philosopher, while she never called for violence and war. Dugin added that the enemies of Russia meanly, surreptitiously killed her, but we, our people, cannot be broken even by such unbearable blows. They wanted to crush our will with bloody terror against the best and most vulnerable of us, but they will not achieve their goal, he stressed. Our hearts yearn for more than just revenge or retribution. This is too petty, not in Russian. We only need our victory. So win, please, he said. On Monday, the Center for Public Relations of the FSB.
Now, revolutionary salute to this brother. I'm going to bring y'all the rest of this. I brought y'all something on this earlier. They took the video and said that it could not be sold in some countries. They didn't want y'all to know that. Like I said, they're telling you the Ukrainian secret services, like my brother saying, yes, they done it, but the CIA gave them the capabilities to pull off the assassination of this.
LJ John. Hey, I see Bap up in here. Shout out to Bap, man. Big activism of towers up in here. You know what I'm talking about. LJ John, man. You know what? You speak to something, man. Hey, would you like to come in? I'll share the link. You can come talk about it, my brother. Right after this breaking news, I'll share the link, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to know that this man's daughter, who is the right-hand man of Vladimir Putin, and man, just check out the rest of this, and it's a couple minutes long. It's not that much. It's not long at all. And then I'll share the link, and LJ, man, you welcome to come in, and we can talk about it, brother. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to BAP. Shout out to everybody. Appreciate y'all.
Killing them.
Go. Man, I've been breaking news. Look, you know, Vladimir Putin's right-hand man, his daughter just got assassinated the other day, man. Yeah,
they said it was a botched assassination attempt on him.
Hey, yo, hold on. Hey. See, you can't see if Chief watched the movie before you, don't watch it again with him, okay? Shout out to Chief, man.
It's the go.
But yeah, this geopolitical news right now here. Breaking news.
Man's daughter, innocent civilian, assassinated by a car bomb. Russia will not tolerate this. Russia will not tolerate this. And in the video that I played earlier, what I showed y'all was that immediately Russia destroyed billions of dollars in your tax-funded weapon systems that was in the Black Sea port of Odessa in Ukraine, which the Russians will now. They will capture that port, which will landlock the Ukrainians for good, whatever's left of Ukraine when this war's over with. But also Putin sped up the missile production of their hypersonic missile systems.
Hey, I tell you what, LJ John, I'm sorry, ma'am. No doubt, you don't have to do that, but I will speak on that for you. I'll speak on that. How's that? I'll do that.
That's unmatched in the world, and there's no defense system for it, period. He said speed them up. Let me tell you this. Those missile systems is not needed for Ukraine, period. You see what they do in Ukraine without them. Those missile systems is needed for the capitals of NATO. Those missile systems will humble NATO. Russia has nuclear weapons that knock out countries, topple states, blow them up. This will not be tolerated in Russia. I'm trying to warn y'all and tell y'all the CIA didn't want y'all to know this. That's why they took the video down. So I found this with late breaking news the revolutionaries can use. The Russians know exactly what happened, and they're making their moves about it.
Asked that the murder of Daria Dugina had been solved, according to the agency. It was prepared by Ukrainian special forces. So that is the story that's breaking in Russia right now. I strongly suspect that the West won't be very quick in picking up this story, especially as Russia claims it was Ukrainian.
And this brother is in Russia right now.
Some of you might say, well, of course they'd say that. Maybe. But if we think of motive, the fact that she was on Mirotvorets, that notorious website, along with Alexander Dugin, I believe. Then we have motive for the crime. I'm not sure if the evidence will be made public more so than it has done. We can't see footage or anything just yet, so we'll wait for further details.
Oh, they're gonna drop all of that.
Least.
Yo, this right here, this is real right here, you know what I'm saying? So I just wanted y'all to see that the man was there on the scene. Like Chief was saying, yo, he was right there. He just happened to say, you know, I'm gonna switch cars, is what he did. Chief, you good, brother. You know what I'm saying? You in on it. You know what I'm talking about? That shit crazy though, man.
Yeah, I didn't know the details of it right until y'all just said that.
Yeah, man. What it was they was at a function together, and just at the last minute, he jumped in a different car. He was supposed to be in that car, like you said. So it's like, yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. But I just wanted to drop a little bit of geopolitical news. Hey, man, you dropped me an email about the history of pyramids, my brother. Is that something that...
Well...
I got it cocked and loaded whenever you're ready.
Well, yeah, I think change the subject after like 15 minutes, but I guess we can check it out.
Yeah, definitely. I just wanted to get that geopolitical news out the way. I played a few songs and stuff. Just wanted to go ahead and break the monotony of the music, and I'll get that cracking right now. No doubt.
Shout out to all American Aborigines. Spring Chief Holidays in the building. Let's go. Get that talk mix show, man. Appreciate y'all tapped in, man. Don't be a custer. Shout out to Crib Mac. And share the live stream.
Appreciate it if y'all do that. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. History of the pyramids in Mexico and the importance of the emotional intelligence.
Grand Rising. How y'all doing?
Shout out to Isis Wisdom.
Hello. How y'all
You're
doing?
doing great, sis.
Grand Shining. Grand Awakening. I love that one. All is well, all is well. All is definitely well.
All well.
Thank you. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Libra Sun. Shout out to Libra Sun.
Y'all doing good?
Oh, man, hold up, man. You right.
Like...
Let me get my, I'm glad Lever just came in. He just reminded me. Let me get my stuff together, man. Let's get some, let's get a commercial or two in real quick, man. I almost forgot. I got into this stuff and didn't even do the advertisement, man. Can't forget about the brothers and their businesses and sisters and everybody. If y'all got a business or anything y'all need us to promote, we'll go ahead and put it in the rotation, you know. And right now, shout out to Libra Sun Studios. First American Gods coming soon. Shout out to Libra Sun Studios and the First American Gods coming soon. You know what I'm talking about? Off top. And then, hold on. We getting it all. I can't forget it all. Shout out to connoisseurs of finer things.
Are you a connoisseur? Are you an expert judge in matters of taste? Are you an expert judge in matters of the finer things in life? From apparel, bourbon, scotches, watches, cars to cigars. Are you a knower of what's the best of the best? Do you embody a lifestyle of upper echelon in a society of leaders, winners, and bosses? Well, if you are, then you know a connoisseur is an honor reserved for a chosen few. To be a connoisseur of the finer things is like the highest honor of honor. Connoisseur, the finer things. It's not a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Hey, shout out to J-Rock and Koff. You know what I'm saying? Connoisseurs of the finer things. Get on the internet, look them up, man. Get up on them hoodies. It's about to be hoodie time. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking buckets and shit like that. Boy, J-Rock and them got it going on. Shout out to Leaper Son and shout out to J-Rock once again. And Koff. Let's get back.
Eight o'clock in the morning, my time. It is too early to be live. I was going to go back to sleep. Child, please. I want to go back to sleep, but I got another tour I got to do this morning. So I'm actually on here, like, sneaking right now, because I'm about to get off here soon. All right, so I don't know. I want if you guys have not, I need you guys to go on to the front page of my Instagram and take a look at the posts that I've been putting up, because I'm in Mexico City and I have been posting pictures and videos of the Teotihuacan, I hope I'm saying this right, pyramids. And there has been so many downloads and things that have come to me on such a deeper level, because of what I had expressed to you guys in my previous live when I told you I had did some spiritual investigations to find out about the indigenous in the bloodline. And the people here are part of the bloodline. And I believe it to be that way for a lot of quote unquote African Americans, okay, so-called African Americans. I think one of the things that I found to be very profound was there seems to be an Egyptian influence there. The reason why I'm saying this is because when I went to go touch the pyramid, I deliberately sent energy on the pyramid on purpose and shot it up the pyramid. And then I got a response back where there was energy that was shot down back to me. And lo and behold, you know, you have your first eye. Lo and behold, it was Horus that was standing at the top of that pyramid. Now, that pyramid, that particular pyramid of the sun, was dedicated to Tahuti. So that should already tell you guys that this pyramid or these pyramids or this particular complex, it's much younger than the one over in Egypt. Okay? And there seems to be an Egyptian influence pretty much all over the world. Or we've had some type of knowledge, or the people have had some type of knowledge, but there seems to be this because, like I said before, a lot of the temples, okay, and it was also broken down to me that I need to know the difference, and most people need to know the difference between the actual pyramids and the actual temples, because the way they built their temples here in Mexico looks like pyramids. So we do need to know the differences between the two. But for anybody that is considered to be African American or has been born in the Americas, it is imperative that before you start crossing yourself overseas, it is imperative that you begin to start getting some research done about your ancestry, your ancient ancestry. You need to find that out. Now, you're not going to get that information if you go and get a blood test for your ancestry. So that means it's going to require some type of reading that you need to receive in order to find out that information. I'm debating on whether or not I'm open to actually offer that service to people. But there's plenty of people out there I'm sure you guys could speak to find out this information. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to do it or not. I haven't made up my mind yet. But this has been a life-changing experience for me, and I'm just getting started. I'm going to be coming back and forth to Mexico City just so I can continue to keep studying. And not just there, there's other places I'm going to travel to that I'm going to start posting things on the website so you can begin to start knowing your history, your true history in the Americas, because we were all up and through the Americas, all up and through. So it's imperative that you guys start traveling to get to places. If you don't have the money to go overseas, then take your ass down here to Mexico. It's like right down the damn street. It's literally down the street. And there's no reason why you shouldn't take the time out to go see these things for yourself so you can make the connection. When I moved to Arizona, I went straight to Sedona. I went to the Grand Canyon to make the connection because I knew that there was ancestry on the lands in the Americas as well. Not just bloodline ancestry. Well, that does go all the way back to the bloodline. So I want you guys to take the time out to really, if you really want to get to know who you are, you must understand that you are universal. You are universal, period. Because what you're going to find is that you're going to have a lot of different bloodlines that is tied to you. So we're like the new being for the new world. We are native indigenous, period. That's who we are. We are native indigenous. It is imperative that you guys understand this. Do not let nobody outside of you classify you as who you are. Second, anybody that's having an issue with you because you decide that you want to leave actually the United States, be clear about something. The United States is not just your land, but Mexico is also your land too. South America is also your land too. I want to be clear about what I'm saying. Because what you're going to start finding out as you begin to start traveling to these other countries in the Americas, you're going to see a whole lot of people that look just like you. Look at the tones of the skin. Y'all see that copper color? Y'all see that? The redness. Now the lighting is weird, so you don't see the red tones. But I'm trying to explain something to you guys. The copper colored skin. The texture of our hair. See, my hair is very fine because I know that I'm an Indian or native indigenous. So my hair is very fine. So it takes a minute for my hair to lock up. It'll take a whole year for this head to lock up just because my hair is very fine. But once it locks up, it's very, very beautiful. This is my third set. Okay? The texture of the hair. And it can do the nappy thing whenever I'm not doing anything with it. It can do the nappy thing. But the point I'm trying to make is that there's a lot of our history here in Mexico. Okay? There's a lot of our history here. Don't disconnect yourself from it because of the programming that you was getting from these folks, these foreigners that is occupying our lands. Okay? Another thing that really tripped me out was when I was doing some research about the Spanish Inquisition and how they were coming in to take over. Now, mind you, during this time period, a lot of the people that were here were much darker hue. Okay? It was the conquistadors. You had the Moorish conquistadors that assisted the Spanish conquistadors to come in and take over Mexico. They are the ones, they say that there's two different types of Moors, okay? But I'm just making you aware that they also played a major role in the wiping out and the killing of a lot of the native indigenous ancestors. They played a major role in that. And the Spaniards during that time period, these are what we call the white Spaniards that came in to occupy Mexico. And this is the reason why a lot of the people in Mexico, they have more of the lighter hue. But these are still our brothers and sisters. I want you guys to be clear about that. Now, you have a lot of, there's a lot of ignorance out here being perpetuated, which is why I said to you, it's very important that you take the time out and you make the trip and you spend time and you get to know the stories of the lands. When you come and you touch those pyramids, or even just you walking on the complex, I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I immediately started getting flashes of what it was like when they were in their prime. Flashes, visions of how beautiful it was back then. The types of tools that they utilized to build those pyramids back then, I still can't seem to fathom in my mind how that's even possible. Now, what I found to be interesting is that when I went to the Pyramid of the Moon, that was deep. Because when you're walking toward the Pyramid of the Moon, well, let me just say this. The first thing that we looked at was the Quetzalcoatl Agricultural Temple. That particular temple was the temple that they were utilizing when they were doing those sacrifices. Where they were
I see you, Hefe.
That was that particular temple. And I'm gonna put some more pictures. I'm gonna put some pictures of that, more pictures of that on the Instagram. But we went there, we checked that out and everything. I thought that was pretty interesting to hear the story of that. But when you actually first walk on the land, it's like you're walking into a portal. It's like it takes you back in time. If any of you guys are spiritual and you're tapped in and you got your first eye open and you're tapped in, you're going to immediately start getting communication and downloads. Immediately. Yes, you'll get a strong connection. Period. I don't know that if naturally you're going to get a stronger connection if you don't have your shoes on. But shit, you guys got to understand the kind of energy that's on that entire complex. Period. You're walking literally into another. It's like you're going through a portal, and you're going back in time. And I want to share this with you as well. The past, the present, and the future is all going on at the same time. So like. When I go into meditation, or one of my members of my team go into meditation, let me explain something to you that happened one time. Contact one of my members of my team, and we had to help a client because I was doing the quantum karmic cleanse, and they couldn't get the karma cleared because the stuff that they had did was so serious that they had offended some tribal people from way.
You with me, God? What you thinking? Man, this is interesting right here. Y'all, hey man, this is very interesting.
Way back in the day. I mean, way back. And so I had to contact one of my people. This was about a year ago. 8 months to about a year ago. I contacted one of the members of my team.
Shout out Hero, man, Miss Gretchen. Shout out to y'all.
And he went into meditation, and he was telling me how when he went into meditation, he first met with, I talked to the chiefs of my bloodline. He goes into meditation. They meet him in meditation. They take him to where he was supposed to go meet the chief at. And he said that when he was in the process of doing that he had to go through two portals. And he's explaining to me that in the lands, they didn't have any houses. They didn't have all that stuff back in the day. This is back when they had TPs and stuff like that. This is how far back it was. And they finally went through two portals, and then he finally brought him to that chief. I thought that to be very interesting. And there are some things that he had to do for that person to make amends with that particular tribe. After that work was done, that particular tribe had stated that when this person grows and learns, so shall we grow and learn. When this person elevates, so shall we elevate. I thought that was very interesting, and I made a mental note of that.
Evu, the Duke of the Great Lakes.
Those experiences, going into the realms, talking with those. I thought that was very interesting, and I made a mental note of that before I started having those experiences, going into the realms, talking with those first way ancient ancestors, and then them taking me. So the point I'm trying to make is that when I went into that complex, I went back in time because I was able to actually see, like they was actually giving me flashes. I was actually able to see what it was like back then. That shit's deep. It seems to me that at least in the Americas. I'm not going to talk about the stuff that was going on over in Africa. I'm strictly focusing on the Americas because this is where I was born. This is where my bloodline was born. They are here on these lands, all throughout these lands. My great-grandmother already had told me a long time ago, you're not black, you're not a Negro, you're an Indian. Period. Point blank. Don't let these people tell you something that you're not. Okay? So, going back in time and seeing that was very profound. I can see why they worked so hard to try to stamp us out. But it seems to me, even learning about the Spaniards, and these are white Spaniards, learning about the Spaniards and how they came in and started taking over Mexico and all those families that they slaughtered, because I saw that too. All the families that they went and slaughtered, all the people that they went and slaughtered because they wanted to take over Mexico. And then, of course, the mixing of the races take place and so forth and so on, and here we are today. Okay? They have evolved just like we have evolved. The people in the United States that were born on American soil, we weren't slaves in the way that they taught it. We were actually invaded. I need you guys to understand that. So this is that invasion of these particular types of people have been going on for a very long time all throughout the Americas. Now, taking it back before that, this is where it gets super interesting. When I started finding out about the Vatican, when they talked about how the Vatican had a serious influence over the indigenous tribes. Now, if you guys were paying attention to my page, I had put up a post where they showed the Pope with an Indian headdress on, visiting Canada, giving his so-called apology for all the stuff.
Hey, man, I was wondering what that was about. I seen that, but I didn't. If anybody knows anything about that, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you know, so we're going to open it up. We can speak on that. But I did see that with the Pope, had a headdress, and some people got upset about it, but I didn't pay no attention. Maybe you guys know more than me.
That the Catholic Church had done, giving his so-called apology for all the stuff that the Catholic Church had done. Pedophilia and all that stuff's been going on since back in the day. That shit's been going on like forever, you might as well say, as far as them people. That's been going on. And it's funny because there's even a scripture in the Bible that talks about that. And it's crazy to me how when you start actually going back and researching things and trying and putting things together, you start finding out, you know, there was a scripture where Jesus was talking about.
Shout out to the original one. You know what I'm saying? She do not sound genuine when she talk about going through a portal. She too calm. No, I think she was talking about somebody who went through a portal and was telling her about it because something adverse happened in there and stuff, and they was telling her about it. But okay, I digress. Here we go.
People seeing, like, pulling basically the curtain back and letting people see exactly what goes on with these people that are in power. And then basically you find out there's a bunch of pedophilia going on.
Oh, I see
and
you,
sacrifices going on with human beings, with children, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. All that stuff was going on as far back then. So they create these the Vatican itself. Because, I mean, when I tell you, when that tour guide said that, mentioned about the Vatican influencing the Tehuacans at that time, I said, you got to be shitting me. I said, are you saying that the Vatican was in existence back then? I said, hold up. So then, now it's got me more curious because I want to know more information about that because that was very fascinating, right? So I'm still doing my research on this. I'm going to come back and talk about this more as I continue to do my research. And then when I do my research, it's not just about book knowledge, because what I'm realizing is that we don't get the correct.
Hey, I tell you what, if I was going through a portal, I'd be like, hey man, motherfucker, I went nigga from here to there, and I was right there, and nobody was there. Hey man, that shit fuck man. You know, I get it for sure.
Starting points to these stories anyway. So I have to also go into meditation and also look at it from that perspective too. So I got two sides I can look at this from to kind of get the full story. All right. So, man, I find out, well, I knew about who was behind the Vatican. I just wasn't aware until he mentioned what he mentioned about the influence of the Vatican, that it was that far back. I wasn't aware of that. So I think I mentioned this before in my previous lives, that there were, when the planet got invaded, it was invaded by reptilians, greys, Anunnaki. Reptilians and greys.
Okay, this lady said,
well, the Anunnaki came first, because you got to remember the Anunnaki were the ones who were actually had the major Egyptian influence. Okay, and I want to be clear about something: the original Egyptians were not Anunnaki. Okay. The Anunnaki did come over and did take over Egypt, and they were pharaohs and so forth and so on, and they portrayed themselves as the original Egyptians, but they were false light. But they're still heavily influenced by Egypt. I know this for a fact. They're still heavily influenced by Egypt. But aside from that, by the Egyptian gods and everything, the actual real Egyptian gods that do speak to them. Okay? Very much aware of this. But during that time period, they're the ones who created the Vatican. They're the ones who created the hierarchy systems. So these hierarchy systems that we see came from the reptilians and the greys. I think they talked about this one dude, I can't think of his name, but they said they call him the gray Pope. He is an actual gray. Okay? So now it makes sense to me as to how they were able to survive this long. When I touched the Pyramid of the Moon, I sensed a strong Anunnaki presence that was there when I touched the Pyramid of the Moon. And I had asked him, I said, let me ask you a question. I told him, I said, I'm picking up on a strong Anunnaki influence over this Pyramid of the Moon. I said, could you tell me if in fact that the Anunnaki were present during that time period? He smiled at me. He was like, yeah. And it was funny because when we were on this tour, you had a few people that were there in their self-entitlement bullshit, and they were just there just to take pictures, just to say, I've been there. I went there because I strictly wanted to learn, and I wanted to tap into the ancestry. So what I started finding out was that the Anunnaki, in fact, did have a major influence as far as the structures. They had an influence. So the Anunnaki are pretty much anywhere that you're going to see pyramid structures and things of that nature, you can best believe the Anunnaki is going to be a part of that. Somewhere in the bloodline, the Anunnaki has something to do with that. So they...
Hey man, shout out to Tom Jones. It's not unusual to be. I'm just playing.
They've been around. They are your sages. Okay, when they start talking about sage, that's Anunnaki. Okay, there's a strong, heavily Anunnaki influence over in India. Okay, a lot of those sages in India are Anunnaki. So when you start hearing them start to talk about certain types of people or certain types of beings with certain things with titles or certain people with titles, you got to understand that this shit really does go all the way back to the cosmos. And the shit's so deep that with the Vatican, what I found out about the Vatican was, and I don't know if the tour guide knew this because he felt like he couldn't really go into, like he was about to go in, but he was catching himself because of the other people, and he didn't want to offend anyone. because I know he was about to go in. He was just really happy that somebody actually was there that knew what the hell time it was on a deeper level. He was really excited about that. And I actually got his number, and we're going to talk some more because this guy's a scholar when it comes to the history. He's also he also is a scholar in linguistics and the whole nine. So he's really, really intelligent, really knows his shit, really knows about the history of Mexico. Okay, especially as it pertains to these complexes that are all throughout Mexico. There are pyramids all throughout Mexico, big ones and small ones, all throughout Mexico. That's why the United States hates Mexico so much. Because there is where you're going to find your true history about a lot of different things. You're going to find it there. And it's all throughout the Americas. Even the Aztecs, when I was talking to a couple of tour guides here, they were breaking it down, telling me nobody seems to know the origins of the Aztecs. I thought that was deep. And they said they're believed to have come from the northern part of the continent of North America. Well, then that would be Turtle Island. So the Aztecs came down, and they're the ones who took over and conquered the Tehacatans. They took over them. But the Spaniards came around and took over the Aztecs. They're the ones who gave the Aztecs their name, but the Aztecs gave the Tehacatans their name. Does this sound familiar to you? Who are we currently being reclassified by right now? Does this seem familiar to you? Because they have reclassified us as black, and there's no such thing as a black person. It doesn't exist. You don't identify a person by a color, let alone identify a person by a color they are not, because we're not black. This is black. See this right here? This is black. Are you this? If you're not this, then why are you calling or identifying yourself by this? We're not black. We're Native Indigenous. And it's time that we start addressing ourselves as who we really are and standing on that shit. And with you understanding that you're indigenous and you understanding that you have ties to the land that you live on, then you got to remove yourself from this corporation called the United States of America. Excuse me, the United States. Remove yourself so that system does not reclassify you. This has been going on, guys. This has been going on for a very long time. Like there's damn near nothing new under the sun. We have been reclassified. They have been reclassified by their conquerors. We were reclassified by our conquerors with the help of Moorish conquistadors. I'm going in on that because I went a lot deeper than what I was being told in the books. I went deeper. I went beyond Noble Drew Ali and started going deeper to find out about these different Moors. I went deeper. I'm going deeper than that now. I'm going way deep. Stuff that you can't get access. Well, you might be able to get access to some of this stuff via the books, but some of the stuff, if you really want to get deeper into it, you start doing that meditation, you start talking to them Native Indigenous ancestors, and they're going to tell you really what it is. Okay? So I'm not here to offend any Moors, but they also need to understand that there were some different ones that were around that did not have the best interest for our people. That needs to be understood. So now I got to ask them, okay, so what type of Moor are you? Which one are you?
Shout out Ghetto Child Clinic. You know what I'm saying? Hey, pay attention, folks. I respect her. She's boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. You know, gotta respect it.
Are you the one that is for your captor or the captor of our people? Are you that guy or that woman? Do you even know?
Shout out, run it back.
Do you really have ties to that? This is why I tell people you got to tap into your ancestry to find out the truth. And they're going to be the ones to tell you what it really is. I'm not going by what someone just says to me and says, oh, you're this. No, I'm not doing that. Nah, bruh, I need to go back and go to them ancestors' mind to find out. Because one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to claim anyone that has participated in the enslavement of my own people, of my family line. I don't want to claim that because there's karma that comes with that. I'm telling y'all what I know. I went through the process, the Ancestral Elevation. That's a program that I got to download from Source on, called the Ancestral Elevation Program, where literally we go in and we begin to start clearing out the actual karma between you and the living relatives that you have, and also the ancestors that date back to your bloodline. Now, we're getting information and messages and all types of things that's happening while that process is taking place. And I'm getting a lot of information from people that I've helped about their bloodline that goes all the way back there. It goes so far back, it goes all the way back to your ancient cosmic ancestors. All indigenous tribes have access to portals. So those ancient ancestors, your cosmic ancestors, can actually re-enter back in. This is why I said to you guys a long time ago, where we've always been cosmic. We've always been cosmic. And you've heard me mention that all of us have courts of these ancient cosmic ancestors. We have access to guides in our bloodline because some of the guides are also our ancient ancestors. So not only when I did my elevation, not only did those ancestors get elevated, but the guys that are also a part of my bloodline also become elevated. There is so much more to you than what you know, and you're so much more vast than what you know. And yet, we tend to get caught up in this, you want to lock yourself into where you are in 3D. You got to learn how to balance the two. You have to balance between the cosmic and the 3D realm. You have to balance the two. Okay? You have to. We have got to really get away from this programming. And I'm just going to say it, and it's not a diss. I'm not dissing anyone. Let me make sure I'm clear. But this has to be stated. We have got, and that goes for the Mexicans too. We have got to deprogram ourselves from a colonization mindset, a Europeanized mindset. There's one brother out here that I really, really enjoy him, that's really breaking stuff down for us as it pertains to our health. His name is Yaki Awaken. I'm going to reach out to that brother because I would actually like to do a live with him. And he's breaking down a lot of things as it pertains to our body. And, you know, people have been saying to me, why I'm really afraid for him. I'm really scared for him, this, that, and the third. I said, no, y'all don't get it. It's all about timing. It's about timing. See, what I'm realizing is there's a lot of shit that happened during certain periods of time. But what I'm realizing is that a lot of our people did not recognize that there's a time and a place to reveal certain information, or a time and a place to come out with it on a much more larger public scale. There was a time and a place for that. So a lot of our people, a lot of our soldiers, a lot of our people, good people, fell because they didn't understand that aspect of it, that it's about timing. And so someone asked me yesterday, they said, I'm scared for that brother. I said, that brother's heavily protected, number one, so I wouldn't be afraid. I would not be worrying about that. That's number one. And number two, he's on his path. You are looking at someone that is on his path, like he was born and destined to do what he does. Period. And you can't do nothing but respect that. When you're destined, see, that's the issue here. See, when you're destined to do something, your ancestors and your bloodline, the guys of your bloodline, or whoever you're a part of, is going to protect you so you can do your mission because you're on path. Okay, now one person just said he about to be on Netflix. Okay, that's a blessing. You want to know why? Because he's on path. Who's opening up those kind of doors for him? Sabi didn't even get that. You know why? Because it's timing. It's the timing. And that's what I want you guys to understand. It's about the timing of things and when they happen. And I'm just using, and what I'm saying is that he's very well versed in native indigenous health. So when I say to you that we got to come out of that European mindset, that colonization mindset, we have got to come out of that separatism. We got to come out of that mindset. Unity consciousness, we need to go into that mindset. Period. This is the only way we're going to make it. The separatism, you thinking that you're separate from somebody else and all that kind of stuff, that's ignorance. And I put a post up on my Instagram that says, the devil can't do anything to you. He simply sits in the spaces of your ignorance. Of course, people got all technical because they didn't understand the metaphor behind what I was saying and why I was saying what I was saying. But the point I'm trying to make is that when one operates in ignorance, this is how you open yourself up to lower beings, malevolent forces that will keep you ignorant. Because you're operating on a low vibrational frequency and you're operating on a low vibrational frequency. And so therefore anything can get to you. Okay? So if you take the time out, and I even put that up there and I said, read it again. The devil sits in the place of your ignorance. Read it again. Play it back in your head again. Now, play back how many times when you were ignorant to a situation, how things played out. Play back how many times you've seen people that were ignorant to their situations and how those things played out. How you think is what you feel. What you feel is what you're going to vibrate to the universe. What you vibrate to the universe is what's going to track right back to you. What you think is how you feel. How you feel is what you're going to vibrate to the universe. What you vibrate to the universe is what you're going to track back to you. Okay? It is very important that you understand what I just said. I said it twice for a reason. Now, let's take a step back and ask yourselves how you think. Then tap in to how you feel. Understand that because of how you feel, that's what you're vibrating. Understand why shit keeps happening to you. Because if your mental is sick, if your mind is sick, you're going to attract that to you. Do you guys understand me? See, this is called the morning jewel drop. I do this on my Telegram channel. I'm gonna start doing it here. When you vibrate, when you think, you got to think love first. It starts here. You got to think love first. When you think love, then you feel love. And when you feel love, you're going to vibrate love. And when you vibrate love, you're going to attract love. The law of attraction. So now you need to be more mindful.
Shout out General Peace.
You're thinking. How you're thinking. Because how you're thinking is what's going to continuously keep manifesting. So when you see the manifestations of people in hurt, of people in pain, of people projecting, of people having nasty things to say, people coming at you left and right, all that kind of shit, just understand, understand their mind is sick. Simple. Once you understand that the mind is sick, you got one or two options. Me, I'm not trying to create karma for myself. As many niggas that came after me out here, I could have been shut shit down and blew niggas up out the water, but see, when I do it, it's not a good look. It's nasty when I do it. I'm the bully because I actually pull out facts and receipts and shit on niggas. I am a former investigative journalist, hip hop. I used to do that shit back in the day. I don't do that shit no more because I come to a higher understanding about things. So when people do shit like that, the only thing I can do is say, God bless you. I wish you nothing but the best, and not entertain the lower vibrational frequencies because I don't want to create any necessary karma for myself, number one. And
Shout
number
out.
two, I'm operating in love.
Camo Joe.
Okay? You see people out here that do those types of things, they're not
I
operating
see
in
you,
love. When you
sis.
see people go out here talking about people and gossiping people, they're not operating in love. You can see how they're thinking based upon what's coming out of their mouth, based upon what's vibrating. It doesn't matter how much knowledge a person has. Don't get caught up in the knowledge of a person. Pay attention to their character. What are they showing you? Y'all have got to start tapping back into your emotional intelligence because this generation that's out right now has damn near zero emotional intelligence. I'm not going to listen to a teacher, a so-called teacher, scholar, lecturer that's talking shit about somebody else, which we know damn well is going to cause division within the community. That lets me know right then and there, you haven't elevated to the level that you think that you have. So I'm not going to listen to you because I said you got more work to do. You're not at elder status yet. You're not there because you got more inner work to do. Because when a person does their inner work, they're not concerned about competition. They're not concerned about, listen, you know what they would do? They would reach out, they would put other niggas on. They wouldn't have the mindset of, I want to get big in this. First of all, there's no such thing as getting big in this shit. Fuck you mean? You're coming into this for the wrong reasons. Either you're going to look, and this is the reason why you have teachers, you have leaders, and you have students. A wise teacher
Salute Capitone.
knows to always remain a student. Before he even considers taking on the responsibility of leadership. Because whether or not you realize it or not, that's exactly what happens because people put you in that position. You didn't put yourself in that position. You were just talking and dropping knowledge. But people put you in that position. That's why I constantly keep saying to y'all, I ain't your leader. Not that. You're your own leader. I'm giving the power back to you, putting it back in your own damn hands. Because at the end of the day, you got to think for yourself. And you have to learn how to lead yourself. And it's dangerous whenever you put your shit in somebody else's hands that you don't know. And you follow them like sheep. It's dangerous. Either you think for yourself or fall. And it won't be nobody else's responsibility but your own. We will stop with these projections and talk about these elephant in the rooms and shit that nobody wants to address. The elephant in the room is very simple. You are responsible for your unhappiness because of the dumbass decisions you made in your earlier years. The lessons that you refuse to learn. Lack of self-awareness. Laziness. Not even wanting to putting in the work for something external. Let's talk about put the work in for something internal. See, when somebody comes for me, I'm going to go in right there. Like, baby, you seem unhealed. Don't sound like someone that's been putting in any work on themselves. You sound very hurt. I'm not responsible for your pain, baby. You're responsible for your pain. So let's talk about those childhood traumas that your ass ain't healed from. See, I get nasty with the shit. Nasty. That's why I don't go in on niggas. That's why you don't see me say anything, because I will do that type of research on a spiritual level. Look into your shit, see what's really going on with you, and call all your shit the fuck out. Because we all know that's what it's really about. You got unhealed wounds that your ass ain't healed from. And you're mad at the world because you're mad at everybody else. You're mad at everybody else because of shit you didn't heal from. Traumas that you went through. But you got to drop them damn bags. The most important thing that you guys should be concerned about at this point is yourself. And do a self-check on where you are. What we call a self-healing check on where the hell you are. If you ain't there, we ain't got shit to talk about. If you spitting off of the mouth and going off and talking about shit and going in on niggas and shit like that, you will never get a response from me. Because now I see that we're not operating on the same level. And if we're not operating on the same level, there's no sense in me entertaining you. Because we're not operating on the same level. You're ignorant. I'm going to leave you right there in the place. I'm going to leave the devil right there with you in the place of your ignorance. That's where I'm going to leave you at. And let you continue to keep... And then, what folks like that don't realize, too, is that the audience that they attract is the same unhealed audience, or the same unhealed people that they are. Remember, what you think here is what you feel. What you feel is what you're going to project. What you project is what you're going to get back. So all those people that are out there clout chasing, guess what? Your audience is only going to be there to hear the negative things you have to say about somebody else. But the minute that you try to come out and bring your true self out, you ain't gonna get barely no hits, no views. Why? Because they see the bullshit for what you are. That's the unspoken elephant in the room. They see you. Some people like to be entertained in their ignorance. Okay? But they see you. Never underestimate the fact that they see you, because they do see you. They see you. But it's like, let me hear the funniest shit this person's gonna say, whatever kind of gossip they're gonna say about this, that, and the third about the person. It's kind of like being entertained. Like, let me eat this popcorn, I'm gonna eat this popcorn, I'm gonna be entertained about this shit's funny as hell. But at the end of the day, when that same person comes out to teach some knowledge, when that same person comes out to try to share some information about things that they know, because of their approach and how they got the followers that they got, they're not gonna listen to anything they got to say. They're not gonna take you serious. I see it happening all the time. Go look at all the people that do shit like that, and then go look at when they go to talk about, when they're not talking about other people. You'll see when they're talking about other people that got high views. When they're not talking about other people and they're just talking about knowledge and science, they barely have no views. That shit's only going to go but so far. The ones who actually put in the work, who didn't have to go through that, they're going to continue to keep climbing because they've already established their foundations with real people. People that are trying to actually better themselves. Those people aren't going anywhere. Okay? Think about how you act in your personal life. Think about your friends that's in your personal life. These are people that you attracted. Think about your mates. I had to tell someone the other day when they was telling me that they was having an issue with their fiance and how much they're growing and this, that, and the third. And I told them, I said, well, let's have a conversation. Let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room that you don't seem to be addressing. You're the one who changed. What you're witnessing is where you were at the time when you met that person. And just because you change don't mean that other person has to change. I want you to really think about this. I've seen so many relationships break off because of this type of shit. I'm mad because my girlfriend ain't doing this, that, and the third, or I'm mad because my fiance or my boyfriend ain't doing this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm the one making the changes. And I'm like, yeah, let's go back to what you just said. You're the one that's making the changes. You're the one that's elevating. But now you got to deal with the mess you created because you wasn't thinking properly at the time, in the right mind at the time when you attracted this individual. So now what you're doing is you're seeing a reflection of the old you, and you don't like that.
Shout out Smoke Signal.
And you want that person to change, and you're doing things to try to force that person to change, then the person looking at you crazy because in their mind, this is how they're processing it. I'm the same motherfucker you've been with since we met day one. I've been kicking it with your ass for how many years now? I'm the same person. I didn't change. So all of a sudden, why are you coming at me sideways about this, that, and the third? Why is that happening? What's going on? I don't understand what's going on with you. You making me insecure as hell because you acting all different. You moving different. You acting different. You moving real funny style right now. I don't like that. See? Because that's where you were at the time. Now you've elevated. I like this person when Blue Alizé said, each relationship is whom you were before, treated with love. That's correct. What do we do with that, though? Well, you just have to come to an understanding that as you evolve, listen, either the person that you're with is going to evolve or you're going to evolve out that relationship and find someone that's going to match you where you are. See, that's the one thing that people keep forgetting. Who you are today does not mean that you won't be something different later on because you're growing. The knowledge you have today doesn't mean that it won't change in the future because you've learned more things. You had more life experiences. That's what I need you guys to understand. I need you guys to have emotional intelligence. Okay? It is perfectly okay for you to grow and evolve. You just have to come to a maturity level that this is where you were and this is who you are and that's where you're going. And if the people that are in your life at that time, they should be a reflection of where you are now. And if that person is not a reflection of where you are now, then you have to be honest with yourself and say, okay, I definitely have changed and I definitely have made some changes. And this is causing stress in the relationship. You're going to put on your grown man drawers and your grown woman drawers, okay, underwear, and you're going to have to make some harsh decisions. And you may have to separate from that person so you can continue to evolve. Even with family members, bro, you don't necessarily fade them out completely. That's your family. But you just understand who you're going to have around you, for how long you're going to have around you, and you set boundaries with them like, okay, I can only take so much of this. Okay, love you and everything. Love you just the way that you are. I don't expect you to change. I love you to death. You are my mom. You are my dad. Whoever. You are my sister. You are my brother. You ain't got to be nasty about the shit. You just understand and understand that you are the one that's evolving. And then what happens is, as you continue to elevate and you continue to evolve, your loved ones are not going to tell you this right away, but they're going to watch you. They'll start admiring you. They might start making changes on their own in their own time. Don't try to force your way of thinking onto others. I don't care who it is. Don't try to do that. Let them be who they're going to be and just understand that they didn't have enough life experience to get to where you are. And that's okay too. You have to be okay with being in that space. You have to be okay with letting go. Love is what brings people back to you when they walk out of your life. It's love is what brings people back. Everything starts with you first. That's correct. Infinite God is 3. That is correct. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this live. I'm checking to see. Okay. Only got a couple more minutes because I got to get up off of here because I got to get ready. No problem, baby girl. We have to, and you know what? And I may even do a live about the art of letting go. You know, a lot of times we get caught up in these attachments and we don't know how to let those things go for whatever reason. Insecurities. And if you got insecurities, that means you ain't did your self-healing. So then we got to go right back to self. You got to go right back. Before you focus on anything external of you, before we focus on anything external of you, before you point the finger at everybody outside of you for your problems and your woes, please understand that there's 20 fingers being pointed back at you. Please understand that you are the author of your own life story. You are the author of your own life story, based upon the actions that you take. And the actions that you take will govern your life story. Okay? It's a constant work in progress. I don't ever want to hear you guys say, oh, I did my shadow work, so I'm good. Negro, please. Shadow work will take place for the rest of your life, because as long as you live on a planet of duality, you're going to be hurt. You may experience different things. And you're going to have to do the shadow work to deal with that, sit in your feelings and things of that nature. Healing, self-healing is a lifetime journey. You want to know why? Because you already came into this world with previous lifetime karmas that you haven't even healed from. That's playing themselves out in this lifetime. So you got hella shadow work to do. You got shadow work to do for you living right now. You got shadow work to do for previous life experiences, because those things are still playing themselves. Those things are happening. Remember, I said to you, these things are happening in the past, the present, and future. All that shit's happening at the same damn time. It is still happening at the same time. If you understand that you live on a multi-dimensional plane, then you understand when you're dealing in the cosmos, and you understand the different dimensions and things of that nature. There's so many different dimensions of us. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? This is not the only version of who and what you are, ladies and gentlemen. There are many different dimensional versions of who you are. You got 33 dimensions on planet Kai. That means there are 33 different dimensions of you on planet Kai, depending on what dimension you're operating on. There's 33 different dimensions of you on Kai. Not to mention all the different versions of you throughout the multiverse. Not to mention all the different versions of you throughout the omniverse. What does that mean? That means that one should understand that we only seek to constantly evolve. That you will continue to learn as long as your existence is here. Not just here, but everywhere else. You are going to continue to evolve. Whether you're in spirit form or you're in this physical 3D form. This is temporary. But the spirit continues to evolve because there's other different bodies and other different dimensions of you there. Don't limit yourself. Remove your limiting beliefs. Just because you see somebody else out here living a different way of life or what have you, there has to be emotional intelligence. There has to be emotional intelligence. Let me explain something to you. I don't have my age from none of you guys. I'm very content with where I'm at. I don't do none of that shit. I just turned 51 a couple days ago, and I've been celebrating my birthday in Mexico City all week. At the time of my life. Now, so many of you seem to think that, first of all, you're not relating to the fact that I'm 51 because I look much younger than you. Let me just start. I act a lot younger than most people. Okay, I do, because I still have my youth in me. But I'm a lot older than a lot of y'all. I am considered to be an elder. Okay, but I'm tapped into the youthful side of myself. So that's why y'all always get confused when I say I'm 51. You're like, what? You don't even look 51. Well, I am. And I'm proud to be my age. I'm content with that. I still be pulling them niggas. Younger than me. They still holler. They ain't changed. The point I'm trying to make is that I have been established long before you niggas even knew who I was. Long before I started coming out on the scene. And make sure you're clear. I've been doing this shit. If you did your research, I've been doing this shit for a minute now. On live? Yeah, but they're picking
Big
us up
Dog,
at 9:30.
Philly OG.
So I want you guys to understand that naturally I would have like a nice home, cars, things like that, material shit, right? Naturally I would have these things established. But some of you goofies out here seem to
DJ
think
ZB, I see you, bro.
what I'm doing today, which I'm choosing to go into the healing area, the healing field, the quantum healing field. Some of you Negroes got the game twisted and think that I'm making millions of dollars in the quantum field. Healing, nigga, ain't nobody making millions of dollars healing motherfuckers, especially ungrateful ass people who got trauma that don't want to heal, who want to project on everybody else. Most of them niggas ain't got no goddamn money. Let me be clear about this because you guys need to really hear me when I say this. It's really funny how these assumptions come about from people because there's no emotional intelligence. Naturally, I have a family. Okay, I have a family. That means I would have had to have been established because I'm a grown-ass woman. But niggas would be out here on some old ISIS is scamming. ISIS doing. How the fuck am I doing all that healing, motherfuckers? I don't get it. But there's no common sense being made. I want to be big. I want to do what she's doing. Nigga, I told y'all that I retired from the music business in 2018. As management, I came into the game as a journalist. A hip-hop journalist, I came into the music game. Then I evolved in my career path. Dummies. And this is only for the ones who are stupid with the childish ass mindset that don't think, that don't have no critical thinking. I'm not talking about to the people who do have critical thinking. I got enough common sense. So I'm like looking at this shit and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, do they not realize, well, I gotta have a bunch of gray in my hair for you niggas to get it? My hair got to be gray and shit. For y'all to process it better. I just decided to step out because I wanted to help people get on their path. But there's always this other shit that people have these assumptions about, and I never understood that. I never processed that. I never understood it. But make sure you guys are clear about something. There is nothing pretty nor sweet about putting yourself out here on the line to help a bunch of ungrateful ass goddamn people that don't know shit from their goddamn asshole. All right, Instagram put a timer on me, so they're about to cut me off. But I'm done. Appreciate talking with y'all. I got to get up out of here anyway, but we'll speak soon. Peace.
Shout out to I'm the Realest to do it. And her boots on the ground, no matter how we feel about it. You know what I'm saying? That's boots on the ground right there. What's going on, Chief? How you doing, my guy? You there, bro? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Shout out to everybody. Empress Freedom Feathers. Shout out, sis. Shout out. And everybody. J. Cos, everybody. Big Dog, Philly OG.
Killing them.
Hey, man. We killing them. What? How you living over there, God?
Everything good, man.
That was pretty. Yeah, that was pretty good. I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That's boots on the ground, right, wrong, or indifferent.
But people are waking up all over America, man. You know what I'm saying? People are literally waking up all over America. And to see how empowering it is, though. You understand what I'm saying? How people,
that's right.
Like knowing your bloodline. I heard that a lot. Lineage. We hear that a lot with FDA and ADOS and things of that nature. You know, they're talking about lineage. And we always said that was a good thing. We just have a problem with some of the words like slave and black. These are social constructs for losers. You know what I'm saying? So why continue to put ourselves in that social,
That's
paradigm?
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not set up in this social construct to win. No matter how you try to look at it, no matter how much pride that you have in it, you're still going to have that over your head. You know what I mean? It's just a psychological warfare that has been waged against us, even when we talk about a lot of the revision history that they have put out there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, it's a lot, man. And all these things contribute to the psychological damage that we have amongst ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, man, I can appreciate she's even down there, touching that stuff that me, I only see in pictures.
Yeah, man. I mean, not just in Mexico, bro. We got a lot of things right here in the continental United States of America. You know what I'm saying? Continental United States of America has a lot of things that are literally hidden. You know what I'm saying? They're hiding them on purpose, right? Which is a part of hiding our identity, hiding our heritage, which is genocide, paper genocide. So yeah, we gotta start having those type of conversations. Going like it was places like I never wanted to go, like Montana. You know what I'm saying? Utah, shit, South Dakota, North Dakota. It was places I was just like I never want to go. Now I want to go. Just I can see this great land of ours. You know what I'm saying? So it's all programming. So we got to reprogram ourselves to the truth. What do you call it? Historianism. That's what we on, man. Hey, so you want to run that? You want to run the video while you're doing that?
While I'm doing what? While I'm putting the kiddos, making sure the kiddos.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on it to come. Did you send it?
No, I hadn't got to it yet. I was like, I can send. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
It might kick me out, so I'll be right back.
Shout out to everybody. We dealing with kiddos and all kind of stuff. The school year that started and all of that. I'm trying to get myself together. Sorry we was late this evening. Also, we was definitely planning for the future for everybody. So yeah, I know everybody. Ab was on old girl, that therapist lady. I know we all seen that. That therapist lady, she was nuts. She's nuts. You know what I'm saying? Open the panel. What's up, Chief? Open the panel. Somebody's calling out, open the panel. We can discuss all of this geopolitical and what old girl was talking about in Mexico. We can just open the panel and get busy. Let me get some old Game album on Kendrick's Hill. Is Game's album that good? I'm hearing a lot about Game's album.
You sure about that?
What am I sure about? What?
Being good. I haven't heard it, so I can't make a judgment on it.
I don't know. James Caldry, shout out to James. He said Game's album's on Kendrick's Heels. Hey man, and I've been hearing some stuff, but I also been hearing he was doing the whole album to sound like, Eminem. Shout out Original One. And everybody here. Yeah. Hey, yo. Y'all what? Hey, Chad, what up? What y'all want me to open up the panel or what, man? We just get it in like that if y'all want. Man. You know, who else want the panel open? Who else want the panel open? Okay, game album.
And you know we got the call-in number too, y'all. 816-533-5053.
Yeah. That phone battery dead. No, fuck with you. No, I'll play.
Yeah, man. Peace to everybody, man. Real talk.
Oh, man. Hey, man. James Colden. Hey, man. James Colden, man, is over here talking about game album is nothing but hits. He said it's a double album.
I'm not gonna check that out tonight.
A double album.
I don't know about that one.
Oh man, what do we got going on?
I don't know about that one. Hey, what do you think about what Rainwater said?
Whoa, I didn't even see it.
That.
I didn't see it though. You want me to bring him up? I'll pull him on up.
I think I just texted to you though. That's probably the problem. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Shit, shoot it to me real quick. Hold up, now. I can get it. I can get it. I think I can get it. Yeah, I can get that. Let me work it out. Rainwater, man, over there, man. What he talking about?
Cutting up, man.
He cutting up. Only a few can solve this puzzle on the first try. They want us to buy some shit about connecting dots. You gonna buy the dots? Uh-oh, we got a call in. We got a caller. Oh, shit.
Power on. Ready to pair.
Yeah, let's see what's up. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Hello.
From
Ray.
Ray ready to go to Pound Town. Oh, I didn't push one? Goddamn. Ray, I already know where you going with it. You trying to hear Pound Town. Hey, who? My bad, Ray, man. I hit the wrong button, my brother. My bad. I'm here with you guys. And the number's 816-533-5053. 5053. Yeah, Ray calling in, man. He trying to go to Pound Town. That's my guy.
Call from
Ray.
My bad, Ray. I got you. You there, my brother?
Salute the DJ Cut, man. Salute the Supreme Chief Holiday. I had to ask yo for the phone again, man.
Ray, what up, though?
Yo for the phone, man. I want to say I'm proud of y'all. Keep it up, man. Shorty Isis Wingle. Oh, man, I dedicate that song Pound Town to her, man. She got my chakras open.
Okay, all right. He said somebody got his chakras open, so he dedicating Pound Town to whoever he said got his chakras open. Shout out to Ray, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we trying to send somebody straight to Pound Town. You know what I'm talking about? That shit dope. All right, I got the let me go ahead and put the let me put my man what's his name? Oh yeah, his name Rainwater, man. What Rainwater talking about, man? Rainwater went in. Let's see what Rainwater
Hold on, man. I'm about to send it to you, man.
I already got it right here.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Yeah, but it's only a couple minutes. See, we're gonna rock it and roll it real quick. Shout out to Mogul State of Mind.
Speaking of rappers, recently, Texas legend, Big Chief, Don Chief.
I was about to say, what the hell is that on his head?
Right. Was on Boss Talk. And he shot some slugs at Say Chief, Sean Cotton. about the Eat Greedy show, man, and you was a guest on it, and the rumor was that you walked off this show.
Hell no. I stayed there 2 hours. Then I said, man, I'm finna go. But nah, man, we didn't know we didn't know what we were walking into.
And so give me your story. Like
so Charleston called me and said, I need you to be a guest on my show.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right. So he kept calling, nigga, I need you to come. I said, okay. Bet. So then he slid it in on the way there by Big Chief. I was like, okay, shit, it's Charleston shit though. We finna sit around the microphone and talk about the youth and how we can help the rap game. Then we get in a 2-hour argument about Big Chief. And I tell his ass on camera, nigga, ain't nobody want to hear no old ass rapper. 40 years old, that shit done with. So now, see, I argue different than say Cheese. Cause we argue about nobody want to listen to that shit. Then he go sign you a rapper. And he argue, you know what I'm saying? So, I argue was a little different. You know what I'm saying?
So when you saw him going there, say Cheese when they dropped the clip.
I called Sean. I called Sean. After Sean got off, I said, what you think? Brian, that was some bullshit. I said, damn. I called Charleston. Man, leave that shit. That's some bullshit. What are you talking about? Charleston stood up for it and came back and called me a week later and said, you was right. I said, I told you.
But why did y'all feel like it was a bullshit? Like, why were y'all
Because the whole show was about Chief being a rapper and Chief and the people not giving Chief the type of he wanted the type of praise that he thought he was gonna get. And he not lying. He the first to wear Versace, he the first to drive the foreign cars, the first to do this, first to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But you wasn't the last. You know what I'm saying? Just straight up. And so ain't no wrong with it. It's just his approach.
Yeah.
His approach sometimes is like Charleston. He tell the truth, but just how you tell it.
You probably know Vistaprint for business cards.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rainwater and Mogul State of Mind. Shout out to them. Yeah, Rainwater just out there. He running his mouth, doing this, doing that. I ain't mad at him, man. Do what you do, God. Hey, yeah, I appreciate. Thank you, Miss Gretchen. Yeah, if y'all get a chance, man, go over to my channel, man. DJ Kuttack 1, man, hit the like button, man. You ain't gotta sit there in the chat echo chamber. Oh, shout out to Digital Black Dollar too. Hey, that's right, man. Shoot, need to get some advertisements so we can be able to advert that. You know what I'm saying? For real, be able to promote that correctly, like we promote everything else. No doubt. Shout out to them. We over here getting this together. Shit, here, I'll go ahead and send the link though. Here, let me go ahead and share the link. Fuck. Yeah, let's get everybody on. Let's see what happens. Let's paste and go. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, I'm tripping. The mic's still on. We had my man Tom Jones in there. I was like, it's not unusual. He busted out laughing. Hey man, I'm a comedian. Oh, there he is. Oh, why you get off, baby boy? Okay, I was about to get you on, God. Yeah, my brother hopped in. I think he had one of them rerun hats, one of them Big Apple hats. That's right. Shout out Clement Haley, man. Shout out. No, you know what I'm saying? We doing this. I'm waiting on this link real quick from the guide. Let's see what we got here. It's not unable to be by you. All right, I tell you what, while we waiting, first person to call out a song in the chat, that's the song I'm going to play. Ooh. First person call out a song in the chat. That'll be the song I'll play. Ooh, let's see who's first. Ooh, let's see who's first. Somebody go type in Pound Town. Hey, Pound Town goes. Shout out to Jure Alizé. Okay. Now I'm gonna see. Was you talking about that pop song, the new female pop song? Because if that's what you're talking about, you was first. I don't know what let pop my shit. Female artists. Wild Indians. Okay, I see. Okay, I got it. Empress Namaste. Was you talking about the female song? Talking about ass pop? I got you guys all. I got you. I got you, sis. I know what you're talking about. Shout out to Miss Gretchen and Digital Black Dollar Journal.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. Coming back with another banger. This is for all the bitches who want a reason to shake that ass. Yeah, let me see you drop it,
Yeah. Blue Diamond.
Look, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna make that ass cry. Stay here, never leave me, way I make that ass dry. When I'm on top, running that dick, can't hear the speed, but I dance your speed. It's personal strip away, I shake that ass. People the hoe, but she walking with class. Then that ass so fat. Rain up applause when we spit from the bed. Had a nigga named Kevin in his ears and face. I'm making y'all smile, you don't eat that cake. Making like groceries, check, I'm like a notary. Had to let him go, cause I'm never get a hold of me. I'm a doing shit, tryna fuck your face. Never been around a bed, cause I run first class. Yeah, throw that ass, sis. See that nigga standing over there, he tryna beg it. Whoa, yeah, go ahead, sis. Ooh, moving out that body like a stripper. Do your damn bit. He love it when I pop it, drop it. He love it when I pop it, drop it, drop it. Watch. I want my team, somebody to her follow me. Are you a hot girl or a city girl? I'm both, cause I'm a G blue with no E. You see me, you can't compete on what you bitches wanna be on. Where your nigga try.
Is this Namaste? Is this it?
Give it up, sis. He won't copy, not copy this mix. I'm way too fine to be put in your mix. Quench your thirst, my mom take a seat. Get that bread in the head and I dip. Why she mad, she a jealous ass bitch. From that M.I. Kruger letter I. Humpback, I. We could have a private show. Take me out, shit like the road. All my niggas think I'm gold. Strippers up and down that pop blue diamond coming with that work. Baby bitches, let me see you twerk. My nigga live it when
I don't know which one it is. Shit. Yeah, I'll play that last song and then we'll get on in. Oh, hold on, we got James up in here. Shout out to James Cauldron, man.
They rather see me dead than catch me resting in peace. Yeah. I can't even sleep without
it's
the
okay. All right.
Everywhere I go, I got a weapon in reach. My baby mama keep on calling, she be stressing the G. She wants some money for my baby that I never can see. And every new nigga she say better than me. But I just keep it G, that shit embedded in me. There ain't a crap.
You killing them.
Man, we got James Cauldron in the house. Go ahead and unmute yourself, brother. I ain't gonna make you wait for the heat, man. I'll drop the heat anytime. You know, I drop the heat anytime. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not even gonna play. I'm not even gonna fake the play.
What's going on with you, my brother? How you live? How you living, man? I can hear you clearly.
Hey, look, listen. I'm trying to figure out how to, because StreamYard is different from Zoom. So, like, I'm trying to flip the camera, but it's all good. But to keep it 100, to keep it a buck, to keep it a solid. Listen, look, I got the ramen noodle with the beef hot dog and the green bean, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so look, so we see what time it is, right?
Right.
But look, I'm not capping. I'm just reality rapping in the middle. Look, this is my kitchen for all the females in the building. But look, I got if you want it for your tea. And
get your
air fryer.
Yeah, get your campaign on, baby. Get your campaign on.
Don't get it tripping. I got the coffee. I got the Keurig. I got the studio for the computer. I got the big old. Look, I got the big old distraction. Okay, so don't confuse my oodles and noodles. I got the big distraction. Look.
Don't confuse my oodles and noodles. That's right.
Look, I got the Michelangelo books for your sons and daughters if they wanna, Michelangelo, Van Gogh, Impressionist, Monet. And then when the shorty wanna woo I take her to the balcony. All right, boom,
Period.
boom, and we hit the balcony. So when you see my oodles and noodles in my ramen, don't get it twisted. I'm a real
How you
nigga
gonna
keeping it
refute
true.
that? How?
That's a fact, man.
So
Shout out to
so
my brother,
oh
man.
oh and then look and for the
Oh, he got extra shit.
and for the motherfuckers that appreciate the PlayStation 5, it's right there in the cut. Don't get
Oh,
it
he
twisted.
said in the cut.
It's
He
right
said in
there.
the cut. He over here flossing, but he said, "Hey, my brother,
It's right
I
there.
ain't mad at you, my brother. Hey, I am not mad at you."
So I digress at this point, but Streamyard was giving me a hard time, but I'm glad to be on the panel and I'm ready to rock with y'all.
I tell you what, man. Hey, man, shout out to you, my brother, man. Shout out to the brother. Hey, ladies, y'all see what he got out there? He out there trying to handle his business, man. Y'all can't even front.
How you gonna refute that? How? How?
That's a whole fact. You all talk about? Hey, man, that's a whole fact. You all talk about?
For real.
Hey, man, I'm waiting on Chief to send me this video, you know what I'm talking about, till he do. If anybody got anything they want to say, come on and jump off him in the panel. You know what I'm saying? Let me, can I put that back up in there? Yeah, I can, huh? Yeah, I did that. Yeah, is that the same shit? Because I don't know what I'm copying. I copy and paste so much shit, I don't know what I'm doing. My brother say, hey, I'm getting my vegetables, I got my protein, I got my carb, I got my motherfucking all in one pie. I'm getting it done. Getting it done.
Hey, look, and when you catch the munchies, look. I done already hit up the gas station. I got the donut, and I got the donut.
Shout out to this brother right here.
Because real niggas, you getting street food, something street
Yeah.
it's in the cut.
Yeah.
It's in the
Hey.
I'm surprised at myself because I ain't even fuck up the munchie bag yet. I'm like, damn. Because
Ooh.
usually before the noodles come with the beef with the beef hot dogs and the noodles, usually these should be gone already. See what I'm talking about? That's how I know I'm getting old.
My brother over here putting us on the high A1C diet.
Hey.
That high A1C diet. Nah, I got you, my guy. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you. Hey, man, what'd you think about some of the stuff what'd you think about some of the stuff I brought, you know what I'm saying, as far as geopolitically and also the sister up in Mexico talking about touching the pyramids and the spiritual connections and the Mars and quasars. What you think about all of that there?
I follow the channel Real Deal. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm in between jobs right now, and it's like I'm able to actually be open to the conversation to the brothers like yourself, Aboriginal TV, on the channel. I was on this morning with the early brother, but what you just mentioned, I'm not familiar with. But I mean, if I had to share something with you in the moment, really all I'm concerned about is this is what I'm concerned about, right? I showed my abode. I want people to really see. I don't know how many people is in the chat or whatever. I want people to understand that this was for a woman. All this, 65-inch. My son is 2 years old. He hasn't lived with me since 2020. But I did all this for them. And not only did I lose them, I also lost my job.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, brother, man. But
it's reality.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's reality. And I'm a good nigga. So, Kevin Samuels died and all this extra shit. I've been a real nigga since I came out my mama's womb. I waited 39 years. I'm 39 today, but my son's 2. So I waited 36, 37 to have my firstborn. And he's amazing. He's amazing. Stop playing with me when it comes to my son. Stop playing with me when it comes to my son.
That's a whole fact.
Niggas don't have a son that look like that. Don't play with my son.
Shout out to your boy, man. Shout out to your boy, man. The young king right there.
Ladies in the chat, check this thing out, oh my God, he's so cute.
Hey, pay attention, folks. Pay attention, folks. He's
You know how many women
campaigning.
want to have a son like
Pay
that?
attention, folks. Hey, ladies, y'all
You know
hear
how
him?
many ladies want to have a
Injured.
son like that?
Hey, man, this brother done cammed up. He done showed you his humble abode. He showed you how he get down with his delectables.
I'm
you
a real
know.
single man that get put on the sidelines. But how,
Hey,
how
now
many
tell
y'all
me
want a
this,
son like
James. James, let me ask you a question, my brother.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, man. Shout out to Young King, man. But let me ask you a question, brother. Was you showing all this so you can go ahead and put yourself out there, you know what I'm saying, to attract a young squaw, young indigenous queen? Is that what you was doing, my brother? I ain't mad at you, man. Cause we'll help you. Cause I'm about to make an indigenous app called Cuddy Dates.
And listen, and I will apply and we can converse. But I'm gonna be real. No, I'm a real OG. No, I didn't put that out there.
I'm fucking with you, man. I ain't gonna do that shit. But at the same time, hey man, I'm glad you did do that. You know what I'm saying? In hopes of, because at least a lot of cats don't do that. So go ahead, my brother. Go on and speak your speech.
I just want young brothers that might be in my position, older brothers that's probably in my position that's holding it down. I know how it feels. It sucks. It's hard. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, what no woman or what no man could take from me is my integrity and my will and my forthright, my mind and my power. You know what I'm saying? Now the trick is, because yes, when it gets dark and when it gets deep, you know, you feel like you're lost and you feel like you're lackluster, but you have to figure out how to find yourself in the mirror when you're taking a shower, cleaning yourself up, and you're talking to yourself, and you're trying to empower yourself to seize the day as a man to continue being a champion, even though you have been a champion the whole time, but you might have lost yourself. That's my plight. That's my plight. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just like, and it's no like, I'm not even finna bash on women or nothing like that. It's just that as men, good men, solid men, men that get played or all that, we got some work to do, and I appreciate platforms like this that allow us to communicate, because listen, like I said, my shit is plush. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I could sit in the corner and cry and melt my whole flesh for what has happened to me, especially when it comes to my offspring. I'm a good nigga. I'm not like
Got you, my guy. Yeah.
How they say good guys finish last and shit. Yeah, that's me. But guess what? I'm cool. I'm coolio. Everything's copacetic.
Yeah, no doubt.
Good, and it's all good. And I digress. I'll let you champion the show, but you know, I ain't mean to get up on here, and I'm just here because.
Hey man, I ain't even mad at you, my brother, man. You done showed us the secret stash of the PlayStation 5. You done showed. Hey, you always. Oh shit! Hold up, go to pan into that shit. Hold on, let me full screen now. Hold up. Pull it. Oh no, we can't see it. Yeah, you gotta hold the camera right, man, for we can see that shit right. Hey, he got the green beans, the noodles, and the hot dogs in one pot. Hey man, why is that there? You gotta turn that burner down. That motherfucking flaming hot Cheetos.
I fucked my eye up rotation, but it's all good. But anyway,
you all good. You all good, man. I see. Yeah. Hey, look, let me give you some pointers. Can I give you some pointers though?
I'm listening.
Yo, when you got your day jumping off and you cooking that dinner over there on that granite, linoleum granite, whatnot, right? What you do is you had 3 pots. 1 pot with the green bean, 1 pot with the noodles, and 1 pot with the dogs.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Then she be like, "Oh yeah, he fancy. He fancy."
Can I retort?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Of course.
Not unless they put money in my pocket, they're not coming in this abode right here.
Oh, I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you, player. I am not mad at you,
I will
player.
easily come out of my pocket and we can be downtown Charlotte 15 minutes. Whatever you like. But guess what? Nah, this is my piece. Nah, you're not coming here.
Hey man, them noodles, man. I'm gonna tell you. Hey, hold up though. Hold up.
I would easily take
when you first panned onto that pot, then I didn't even notice there was noodles in there. When you panned back, it was just like magic. Poof, noodles. Noodles. All I seen earlier was green beans and a hot dog.
I got the non-stick pots outside and inside.
Ah, yeah, man. Look at you. What else you like to cook, man? Hey, go on ahead, man. Go on ahead. Tell them what you like to cook for the ladies, man. What you put together, man, for real. That right there is just for you, you know what I'm saying? With your dessert, with the donut with the sprinkles. What is that?
I'm going to hit them with the chickpea pasta.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
I'm going to ask them what their sugar intake is like. I'm like, okay, how much sugar do you consume? They're going to be like, oh, I don't eat Skittles. I ain't talking about Skittles. I'm talking about the white bread, brown bread, white rice,
right?
The potatoes. No, what's your sugar intake? Okay, boom, and I'm gonna clean them up. I'm gonna clean them up real nice. I'm gonna hit them with the chickpea pasta. You know what I'm talking about? That's you know.
What else you gonna put on that shit? You can't just hit it with that shit. What's going on top of there?
True flour, goddammit. The true flour.
My favorite pasta sauce is done. It's done. But I'm gonna just show y'all. I'm gonna do look.
Okay.
Everybody in the chat, put up a 1 if you have this.
Hold up, you don't control the chat now, brother. You don't control the chat with your one pot.
I know how many people got Kalamata olives in the pantry.
What is that? Oh, wow! Shout out to the brother.
That's right.
Shout out to the brother. Shout out to the brother for having something I ain't never seen before in my life.
It's different over here. It's different. You know? And look. Hey. You know.
Hey, man. Hey. Yeah, hey, man, we out here, man. Hey, we out here, ain't we, young man? We out here.
High blood sugar and all that big mama
syndrome
and all
gotta go ahead and balance it out. You got the organic
pancakes.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, ladies, pay attention. This is a man that knows his shit.
And this is even like, and I can.
This is a man that knows his shit. Because I don't know what the fuck that is at all.
It ain't nothing but syrup, big dog. It's syrup without all the sugar, bro. It's natural,
real talk.
It's natural. Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm about to. You put me on the map. You put me on the map.
This ain't nothing but natural syrup without the sugar, without the big mama arm.
Okay, now check it out. All right. So no. But you went for. Okay, so you ain't putting that on the pasta dough, player. I know. I'm talking about the dinner, man. You done win. You had the pasta, then you put out the olives. Ain't no tomato. Damn.
Oh, hey, look. I know where you're going, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You
okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Ready? Here go the big reveal right here.
Uh-oh. Pay attention, folks. It's
That nigga ain't got nothing.
Oh, yo. Can anybody hear me? We're empty. There's nothing here. Come on, man. You got me playing with you. You got the organic eggs on them. You got the milk back there. You got the broth. You ready, bro. Hey, Just let them know, man. Hey, let them know, man. Hey, I appreciate you, my
Take
brother.
them out to eat, and I show them how to eat when I take them out to eat. That's it.
Hey, man, you come. Hey, I'm gonna tell you. Hey,
And that's what I'm on.
hey, nah. Shout out to you, my brother. I appreciate you coming on. Hey, tell me this. Tell me. Oh, he got the spirits and stuff too. Man, ladies, pay attention. This is a man right here. This is a man right here. Pay attention.
That's the Corona seltzer.
This is a man, and he's smart. You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, you know what I'm saying. He like, man, I got all these pots, but shit, I just use one, cause I'm just gonna eat it all in one bowl. It's going to one stomach. It's going down one mouth. So he, okay, go ahead, brother.
Look where my Corona seltzer is at. Look, check this out. Look where my Corona.
I can't see. We can't see that. Oh, what you got? Oh, he got some chia seeds. You know what? Correct me if I'm wrong, but if you smear that on a
shit
hit,
on anything, bro.
if you smear that, but you know what that shit used to be?
What's that?
When I was young, they used to smear that shit on pottery. You know, like pottery, they might have a pottery head, and they'll smear that shit all over it, and then they say water it. And if you water it, it'd be a plant of that head. So the head will grow hair. It'd be like chia. So, hey, nigga, hey, be careful. You be growing some plants in your stomach.
Well done. I didn't know where you was going.
Yeah, you like that.
I'm an 80s baby. But look,
You know I'm going to fuck with you too, God.
It took you to the last moment. I got you.
Nah, I'm fucking with you. I've been fucking with you, man.
But don't get it twisted, folks.
You ain't eating that shit.
Man, I put this in my shakes and I put this on my eggs. If you want to.
Oh, okay, God, okay. Now you put me on game for real, young man.
Vegetable protein, like if you want a quick punch in protein and you ain't trying to eat a lot of meat, yeah, you get your.
Oh, okay, cause I stopped eating meat, man, but I've been cheating here lately.
Listen, you get your chia. That's a high protein seed.
Straight up.
Yeah, you good.
Man, you put me on the map, man. I didn't even know. Thank you very much, young man.
I'm not following for y'all for no reason, man. It's high level conversation. This is real.
Yeah, you gotta be on that that shit that the average motherfucker don't know about when it comes to health, because you a one pot hot dog, green beans, and ramen noodle nigga with a donut with pink sprinkles and shit. Hey, he said you better pay. Hey, brother, I'm trying to tell you you on that next level chef shit.
Man, look, this is what niggas ain't never seen on YouTube or none of that before. Listen, nigga, I'm gonna put chia. First of all, yeah, high five.
Don't.
Nah, but guess what?
Would you say you about to put that in your food?
I'm about to put it. I'm just about to sprinkle a little bit because who you know what?
Pay attention, folks. My man eats garbage. Pay attention, folks. My man just eats garbage.
Who you know put chia seed in?
I mean, hey, that looks like everything at the bottom of the garbage can.
You know, sometimes everybody's not in the place.
Nah, I ain't hey, tell me this though. Hey, tell me this. What seasoning did you put in there? Did you use the ramen noodle seasoning?
Oh no, I used the hell no. You know better than that. No.
I don't know.
No, you know. Cause now you on some clown shit. You ain't never seen nobody put chia seeds in ramen before.
Hey, check this out. Hold on for a second. Let me talk to the people. Hold on one second. Hey, family. Do we continue with this madness? Hey, man, do we continue with this madness? My man getting his pitch on. Shout out to the brother, man. We continue with this madness. What do y'all think? Are you guys being entertained by this? All right. Everybody seems to be laughing, so I'm going to go ahead and let my man wrap up his pitch. I'm going to let you wrap up your pitch. You know what I'm saying? So you can, Lord, you got to go ahead. Now, this right here, you didn't show. What did you show it? Okay, I'm going to put it on out there so you can show all your stuff. Here you go. Unmute your mic so we can hear you, my brother. Unmute your mic so we can hear you.
Right.
There you go.
Yo, shout out to the panel and to the channel. I'm not I'm just being a real nigga my way. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can eat right as much as they like to, but at the same time they're still cognizant of the nutrients and whatever shit that they need. So he asked me a very valuable question, and y'all might not have caught this. When you making noodles, ramen noodle, no, you don't use the packet pouch. You don't use the package pouch for seasoning. You do not do that. All right? What I was completely shown was that I got chia seed for protein, and then when it comes to minerals, all right, pink Himalayan salt. All right?
About that, I know all about that. You hitting on it.
The pink Himalayan salt. Now, it's still flawed. It's still flawed because he saw what they call them on YouTube now, gleeks, a gleek, whatever that shit called for a frank or whatever. Yeah, but it's beef though, it's not pork. You know what I'm saying? But listen, it cost me $1,400 a month to live in this motherfucker. And I don't have a regular job like everybody else, but I ain't selling dope and I ain't robbing and killing nobody. So when it comes time to eat, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing the best that I can. And it is.
Man, you doing all right, brother. Shout out to you, man.
And it's eggs. All you need is protein, water, and water. And I digress, man. And look.
Yeah, you doing well, young man. You doing well, young man. Don't let me discourage you in no way.
Shit finna be crazy, man, when I get off here. But yo, salute to everybody. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And
no doubt, man. Shout out. Hold up, man. I seen that picture before. Hold up. You done muted yourself, brother.
Yeah. And you know what? And I'm gonna show you another picture, nigga. Yeah.
Man, hey, shout out to the young king, man. Shout out to the young king. Shout out to the young king. Shout out to the young king.
How to have visitation and all that shit. He only 2 years old, nigga. Yeah, and I'm
now, hey, check this out. Check this out. Tell me this though, James. We was doing this, and you was talking about to the ladies, right? Go on ahead and cap your pitch right now. You got the last word on your pitch for the ladies and shit, right?
Oh my God. The only thing I have to say to the ladies as a 39-year-old man with a child, with a 2-year-old child, this is all I can say. It's going to be hard for you to find a real nigga that's really focused on his family and just his lineage, because that's why I waited 36 years to have my firstborn, right? He's 2 years old now. I'm 39. The sad part about it, with y'all sisters, I don't know why that shit didn't work out with her. I'm a good nigga. I waited 36 years. Like, that wasn't enough. Anyway, where I'm at right now is, number one, family oriented. Whatever that husband, boyfriend, mother, daughter bullshit y'all got going on, kill that. Because I'm going to kill you right at the door. Because if you can't get along with, I'm a Cancer. So I'm already the moon and the woman energy and all that shit.
My brother, well, hey, let me stop you, man. We don't use the K word because we want everything to live. So I know you don't mean that. I know you want to take that back. Tell me this: you said you was on an earlier panel. Was that about the therapist lady that was talking about us? Was that the main topic, perhaps?
No.
Have you seen that by chance?
No, I haven't. The
Uh,
only panels the only shows that I watch outside of Aboriginal is Big Dog Philly. Shout out to
right.
Big
Shout
Dog
out to Big
Philly.
Dog.
Shout out to Big Dog Philly. And then
No doubt.
every once in a while on some astrological, comical, mythological, phenomenal.
Man, you got the
I'll
camera
show up on
moving
a
phenomenal, astronomical, baby.
because I'm an '80s baby and I come
I
from
ain't
Wu
mad
Tang
at you.
Clan and
I
I'm the
got you.
man.
I got you.
Aboriginal was different. Sanchez the man
Sanchez.
in demand.
Okay.
So that's the panel I came off of.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Brother Sanchez. I think that's what you're saying.
Me and Philly both came off of me and Philly both came off of Sanchez like 30 minutes ago, and we
No
here
doubt,
now.
no doubt, no doubt.
And
Shout out to Sanchez, man, Brother
we're here with you
Sanchez.
now.
Yeah, yeah, and I appreciate you being here and giving us a tour and showing us how to get down on the man. You showed us how to throw down and
I'm keeping it
everything.
real, man. Like I'm just keeping it 100, man. Keeping it the
Hey, well, I tell you what. Let me go on, since you on here and you don't know what I'm talking about. Let me go ahead and find this real quick, and maybe you can we'll watch it together. Hold on one second.
Okay, we can do the woo wop. While you doing that, I'm gonna put on my new West Side Gun tee.
Your what?
My new West Side Gun tee.
Oh, okay. Are you gonna put it on top of the white shirt?
I'm gonna put that on.
Are you gonna put it on top of your white shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not gonna take off the white shirt you got on though, right?
Nah, I'm not gonna get naked on your channel. Bro.
Yeah, that's all I was wondering. I want to see your man boobs, baby.
I'm gonna hit him with the new.
Oh, you gonna hit him with the God? I ain't mad at you.
Yeah.
Just don't hold. Hey, you don't want to show him a brother nipple. That's called a brimple. That's a brimple. Don't show no brimple.
Yo, my man's just crazy. Son.
Don't show a brimple play up.
I bet a G against you. Stop playing. My Buffalo niggas, my New York niggas.
All right, I'm about to put you on the map, and you tell me if you what you think about this lady, man. Cause yeah, this is your friendly neighborhood, Cuddy. Let me put you on the map, man, and tell me what you think about this here, brother. While you
I gotta hear it.
yeah, make sure you go ahead and put your gazelles on. Don't get naked on cam. Oh, I see you, player. I see you, player. Hey, that shirt fly. Fly.
I'm gonna tell you why I bought this shirt. It's because
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what you need though. You need one of them steamers. When you put it on, that motherfucker knock them wrinkles out. You know what I'm saying? With the quickness.
Man. I lived in South Carolina. The humidity is crazy.
Oh, I got you, my guy. Hey, but let's check this out real quick, man. I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Boom.
I bet a G against you.
You said you a what?
That's
I don't know what you said, guy.
That's West Side. I bet a G against you.
Oh, I see what you said. All right, well, let me get on ahead and copy this, and you can tell me what you think about this. And the panel is open for any and all people. Let's put him up there. Let's put that up there. And let's push play on this wacky NOS. Oh, it isn't available anymore. That's some bull crap. Stop sharing that. That's bull crap. Cause I just got it right there. Here, open Sesame. Let's see. Here it is. Are you ready, my brother? You still with me, James? All right, here we go. Check this out, my guy.
All right.
This is therapist gets fired after telling black men to get therapy.
Well, hello. It's your friendly neighborhood therapist who thought she could save these hoes, but got her job terminated as a result. Story time? I think yes. Shit you not, I posted a video on Monday telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that they would benefit from emotional intelligence. And I shit you not, by Friday, didn't have employment. All of this started with a Psychology Today article stating that men are lonelier than ever because they have no fucking emotional skills. And I agreed and doubled down and told y'all that y'all lives would radically improve if you expanded the shit that came out your mouth. But
Probably should have just agreed.
instead of healing, y'all will do anything but that. Instead of being accountable, like, hey, this bitch see me, and stirred a little bit, y'all got so hurt that you contacted massa. That's exactly what happened. So first the post goes viral on Twitter, cause y'all need fucking help. And y'all wanted to argue with bitches blue till they fucking blue in the face. Some of you hoes is not gonna be saved. And that's the conclusion that I've come to.
Oh.
So because this shit's gone viral, I'm thinking, okay, cool, we starting a discussion on mental health and people are, you might not like my fucking delivery, but motherfuckers is starting to talk, you know, shaking the tables, I don't give a fuck. But then it turns into this entire crusade of attacking a black woman who serves the fucking black community.
Okay.
There were comments like, I'm gonna find her credentials and report her, cause I told y'all to be better? Yeah, y'all are fucking weird.
Yeah,
y'all scream that y'all want to protect
we
women,
in here. We
protect
in here.
black women
We in
specifically,
here, sis.
but have done nothing to protect this black woman who has been serving the communities. I have been violated in several areas, and I'm gonna outline each one. This article was written by a fucking black woman, putting my full government and my place of employment. So being doxxed by a black woman can't fake, kind of fucking hurts, and she never once reached out to me or contacted me so I could spend my side of the story. This is the article that spooked my fucking job and got me fired.
Yeah.
Not only did she not have any regard for my safety, many other articles have been written as a result. Here are a few of them, just to name a few. Black Twitter has words for therapists scolding men to go to fucking therapy. Y'all attacked me and got mad at me because I wanted better for y'all. That's the most crab in the barrel bucket type bullshit I've ever heard in my fucking life. A plethora of black men decided to take it upon themselves to call my employment to get me fired. You succeeded, but you succeeded in not the way that you think. If it's one thing about black women is that we're incredibly resilient. This just...
A plethora of black men.
Hey, brother. Hey, shout out to this sister. She's entitled to have her opinion.
I agree. Because it's
you right about that, Mississippi. You right. We did take a left turn. Hey, but you got to rewind it a little bit so you can see my guy. Hey, my guy, can you show my sis Mississippi, the connoisseur of finer things? Show her how you get down, Ramsey style. Ramsey style.
What's her name again?
Mississippi. Shout out to Mississippi.
Mississippi, just a quick snapshot backstory. I'm a 39-year-old man. I got a 2-year-old son. The baby mama.
Nah, she don't need that. I wanted to see your delectables, baby. Your delectables.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Your Chef Ramsay. Yeah. Your Chef Ramsay. Show her how your skills is. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a beast in that kitchen, man.
All right. So when I open up my refrigerator, this is what I see first.
No. Let's go to the pot first. The pot. Oh, the refrigerator.
Listen, this is what I made tonight. Look. Pink sauce.
Show what's for dinner, Blair.
Glizzy. Beef glizzy and noodles. I'm a real nigga, and then
yeah, no doubt. Hey, Chief, we done went somewhere crazy. Show him the pot, brother, please. Pot.
I showed the pot. What else you want?
Let them know what they seeing. They seeing hot dog.
It's green beans. It's glizzy and chai seed and pink Himalayan salt for the minerals.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm talking about because when you're struggling to survive, you better survive in your struggle. Bars.
Chicken don't burn on the grill, and beans don't fine on the grill. No fucking with you, man. Shout out to James, man. I appreciate you fucking with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and then I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you. Chief. Let's go ahead and
Yo.
Yeah, did you check out my man James? James showing you how to get down with the pot. James, you know what I'm saying? You see that?
I'll pass.
This is why I don't like.
I got it, man. Did you email me by chance, my brother? I ain't even go do anything I was gonna go do. Okay, I guess not. What he said was that for a loco he was drinking. I don't know if he was drinking for a loco. Shout out to Hoser, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, man, y'all welcome to come in before I get ready to shut it down. Unless the chief gonna go ahead and build from here. Yeah, but yeah, James came through, gave us a tour of his house. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James once again. You know what I'm saying? He gave a little promo to the young ladies out there, the young feather girls. You know what I'm saying? Want to go into James's feather world. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. God bless James. Oh.
Cut.
Hey, man. Chief, you crazy, man.
Man, them hot dogs in that pot, though, in the noodles. Yeah.
Look, hey, he had the green beans, hot dogs, and Roman noodles. And some chia seeds.
Like he was healthy and shit. Like I would do all this weird shit and then put some chia. That just made that shit weirder.
That was a hot and that big ass pink donut.
I didn't see that.
That shit, yeah, man. That's a high A1C right there, boy. How your toes numb in a year. Your toes will be numb in a year. Straight up.
Shout out to Jaime the barber.
Oh, this man had me weekend
Empress Goddess in there, copper tone.
Hey,
smoke signal.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody, man. I figured, man, James jumped in here. He wanted to give us a tour of his house. Sound like he was promoting to the young feather girls, you know what I'm saying, to get in his feather world or whatnot. I don't know. But other than that, man.
The chosen one, what up, bro?
There he is.
The Mississippi Moro.
Yeah.
Mississippi, what up, though? Commander-in-Chief, Shy Apples, Darius Matthews, Mike Prentice. Shout out to everybody, man. Tapped in, man. It's GOAT. DJ Kuttack Talk Mix Show, man. Cut, you killing them. Fishing with Camo Joe in the building. Shout out to everybody, man. Mr. Aboriginal Smith, peace God.
I think my boys is up there playing the video game. Yeah, I think they playing the video game.
They getting ready for school. DJ ZPE, Garfield Rule, Ghetto Child. Hey, man, appreciate you guys, man. Hey, man, if anybody ain't told y'all, man, y'all tuned into the Grace of All motherfucking time. It's GOAT. DJ Kuttack Talk Mix Show, man. Shout out to Mixcloud, man. Hey, man, we're going to be making some more moves, man, so y'all stay tuned. I don't know if Cut told y'all, man, but we're going to be moving around a little bit, man, so, you know, you guys hang in there, man. Real talk. Support Aborigine businesses, man. Gresham Helm Publications, originaltribeaware.com. What's we got? AmericanAboriginalShoes.com. Coco Travels. You already know, man. Wake up, wake up,
That's right.
wake
That's
up.
right.
It's time. It's 2 a.m. We are 2am.com, man. Get y'all some 2 a.m. drip. What up, Barkham Live in the building? Hey, man, do us a favor, man. Like, share, subscribe. Share us on all your social media platforms, man. If y'all haven't, man, already, man, tip the DJ, man. Shout out to DJ Kuttack, man.
Man,
Show
I
some love.
appreciate you.
DJ.
Hey, man, I done took the show somewhere with my man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. I thought he was. But shout out to James once again, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Get y'all the new hardback copies of those journals, man. Yeah, man. There's a lot going on, man. So appreciate you guys. Real talk. Link is in the chat room. It's 11:11. That's what's up. Cut. You got anything else you want to tell them, man? Before we get up out of here? You want anybody coming in?
Nah, man, shit. These guys, I think they up there playing 2K. I might just go grab the stick too. They supposed to be asleep. I'll run a game with them one time. Nah, man. What'd you think about What'd you think about old girl? What she was speaking to?
Well, as it, like I said, as it pertains to the Aborigine awakening, I mean, it's just, bro, it's empowering. It's mind-boggling, because a lot of times people be like, man, it's been under your nose the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
Encouraging too.
Yeah, absolutely. But more and more people are waking up to this information. So I think we gotta just keep doing what we're doing, man. Just keep, a lot of times people get the information, they want to stay in their own little groups, and they want to expand and bring anybody in. You know what I'm saying? Like, we hear about these so-called fake ass tribes and nations closing their roles and all this other shit. That shit is made up, bro. We predate all that shit. So once again, we start giving credence to the Johnny come lately shit. You see what I'm saying? And
right.
and we don't give no credence to our stuff. We honor their stuff, which is new. It's indoctrination. So yeah, man.
Man, I thought it was encouraging. Thought it was very encouraging. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people are coming from a lot of different directions, and they're going to pretty much landing on the same place, even though they're coming from a lot of different schools of thoughts. It seems like everybody's coming and landing on the same place. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That's right.
And geopolitically, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. That young lady that was killed, that was Putin's right hand man. That his most trusted advisor. That was his daughter. Might as well have been Putin's daughter. You know what I'm saying? On the real. I mean, this is the one. This is the. I mean, man, this right here changes a lot of things, man. Changes a lot of things, man, coming up. So we gotta pay attention, folks. Pay attention. Geopolitically, that's what I'm thinking. What you think about that, brother?
I think it's really interesting. I know Ukraine didn't take responsibility for it. You know what I'm saying?
They sure didn't. But I tell you what, I went to play the initial video. I thought it was the initial video from Cold Figure, and I couldn't find it. Once I realized it wasn't the same video, I went to look for it, and Cold Figure put out a little thing, said, yeah, they took my video down. The one, because in that previous video, it showed the advisor for Putin. He was right there. He was watching. He watched it explode. He watched it burn with his baby in there, and he had his hands on his head. He was right there. He witnessed it all. That was incredible just to see him watching that fire. That was, I mean, just as a father, you know, man, about to get kind of scary, dog. I mean, for somebody to do that to somebody, I mean, that was a female. But they intended on getting him. They thought they was getting him as well, or whatever.
Do you think that's an inside job?
Well, Cold Figure got his channel, his video took down because he said, because of who he directly pointed at. He said, "No, this wasn't them. This wasn't them. This was, you know, pretty much." And I don't even want to say it, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
want to say it.
I seen that title.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. I don't even want to say it, be all in their mix. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to be in their mix. But it's definitely, hey, get your popcorn together. Get your noodles together with your hot dogs and green beans and chia seeds. Get all that shit together and have that shit put up so you can have it for a rainy day. Just in case, because we don't know what's going on. But I do know Putin said it changes things, or something about it changes things the other day when something happened. And I know it really changes things behind this young lady being killed like this in front of her father. That was incredible, man. I couldn't even believe. I was looking at his face, and it just was, I know he thought he was in a bad dream right there. Right there. No matter what's going on in the world, I'm going to tell you, every father knows that feeling right there, man. I mean, you know, dredge that, you know what I'm saying? Heart will go out to that, you know, so let's see what's being said. What my man say? Shout out to James Cauldron. Any ladies in Charlotte, unless you bag 100,000, save your money and align yourself with a real one. Peace to the gods. Gone. Shout out to James Cauldron, man. I thought you was over there getting your sales pitch on, player. I ain't mad at you, man. Yeah, man. You gotta get it how you live, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to James, man. He came up in here, man. Hey, you know, he put his feet on Dr. Cuddy's couch, man. Come on, man. Seeing if he can go on here and shop around. I ain't mad at him. See if he can get himself a wild Indian feather girl jumping off in his life that can partake in a bowl of that porridge. You know what I'm saying? Porridge and Franks. I ain't mad at my guy. He in Charlotte, man. They getting down out there, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Charlotte. Straight up. Nah, man. Smoke say he going to the plantation. He going to the Giddig. To the Giddig. Going to the gig. Chief, you preoccupied. I'm out of here, nigga. I'm out of here.
Cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
say? He said, "Oh, man, I don't even know what you talking about, James. Man, I got you, my guy. Though I appreciate you dropping in. I don't know what he said. Maybe you can translate that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe that's a over my head Turtle Island language. Over my head. It's over my head. I think you might have said Assalamu alaikum in Turtle Island. Shout out to James, man. I'm fucking with you. I ain't. Oh, it's not. It's just a pickup. Oh, I ain't mad at you. I got you. I ain't mad at y'all, man. Everybody out there, man, working, doing y'all thing, traveling, transporting, listening to us, man. We appreciate y'all spending time with us. We was a little late today, but I you know what I'm saying? I know we wanted to jump off something for y'all, man. Tomorrow be right at y'all, right there, same time. You know what I'm saying? But we got a slight twist that we're gonna add to it, and you guys may like it, and you may not like it. Chief, I'm out.
Yes, sir. Good.
Yeah. Man. Hey, oh yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Hey, but one thing I want to tell everybody, hey, brothers and sisters, go to the dentist. If you don't go to the doctor, at least go to the dentist, man. I tell you. I love the dentist, man. I do love the dentist. So, yeah, go get your teeth right, man. Make sure your teeth is right, you know what I'm saying? Clean and all of that type of stuff. You know. James said, oh, that's the place. It's called Tega K, South Carolina. Okay. He on the outside. Okay. I ain't mad at you, brother. Probably won't. You don't want to just give out your. Hey, man. All right, brother. I feel you, my nigga. You had a nice apartment, my brother. You had a nice apartment. You know what I'm saying? You doing good for yourself, man. Making a way for you and your son. Man, that's commendable, brother. Chief, I'm going upstairs. I'm out. Hey, I'm out.
Hey, man, I'm about to shut it down, man.
Hey, shout out to everybody, man. We'll be back tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? We'll have the show all the way ready for everyone. Salute to everybody. Appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate everybody tapped in there. We out.